What's going on? No Isha today. He's off doing the wrestling streams or whatever that is. But we're here because I am incapable of sitting here and talking to myself for 3 hours like Isha does. So I got Z to jump on with me. We're here for the entire game. And I don't know. You guys let us know in the comments what you want to talk about, what's going on. I am not going to be doing the full play-by-play like Isha does. Big stuff happens. We'll chime in, but otherwise, we're just here to hang out, guys. Talk hockey. And if anybody's interested in jumping in and actually chatting with us for a little bit, shoot a DM over to State of Hoppy on Twitter. Shoot you a link. Have people jump in periodically if they want. Yes, Vinny Hinestroza in on the third line per Russo with Goudreau and who was it? And Nyquist, which is a crazy third line, but
I'm torn, dude.
Don't hear the music. Do you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I'm like torn. I want the Battle of Ontario not to be a sweep, but I also really don't want the Wild to play at 11 p.m. again.
It's a classic win-win.
Oh, God.
Tell you what, I am willing to stomach another 10 o'clock Central puck drop if you guarantee me that series goes to 7.
Well, no, if it goes to 7, yeah.
No, but I'm saying it needs to go to 7.
Right.
Not just, let's have one more game.
Well, even so, I just don't want them to play at fucking 11.
I get that. But would it not be worth it if you were promised that there'd be a game 7 between Ottawa and Toronto?
I think we're saying very different things.
You are conflicted on whether or not you want Ottawa to extend the series because that will impact the start time. I'm saying it'd be a fair trade-off if you were guaranteed that they could go to game 7.
Fair. Yeah. No, I'm with you now.
I'm saying like it's not worth it if they just play that game and that's it. But if it goes to game 7, I will gladly sign up for the Wild playing that late start.
Yeah, no, my brain was turned off there for a second.
I was going to say, you had me confused for a second. I'm like, shit, am I like really just bumblefucking this? But all right, we got a lot of comments. Let's see what we got here. The boys play their game. All should be good. Agree, but also we just need Eichel and the boys to not produce. Like that's really been the big difference in this series. I saw a couple people that were like upset that Paul Bissonnette said that the Vegas Golden Knights are deeper than the Wild. Like it's factual. It's true. Difference is our big dogs are dominating and their big dogs have been quiet.
Yeah.
And of course, Gus is Aiden's daddy. So let's see. Dear Lord, I have napalm if necessary. All right. Throughout the game too, if any of you guys out there want to be ever vigilant on the Twitter for me. If you see people saying stuff that you think is like ridiculous or things that you think are funny, feel free to either like throw them into the chat here or DM them to me on Twitter and we'll be sure to throw them in periodically. I have no issue carving people for saying dumb things online. Game 4 Kershaw end today. Oh boy, Swerve. I don't like that. What's up from City Life? Oh, popping in quick to say hi in the middle of the wrestling tournament. Love it. Cosgrove, Z has an apartment which gets sunshine. That must be like $3,000 a month.
We do pay extra for the sunshine.
It is crazy. Like you look like you're in a completely different place right now than when we usually record.
No, I know. We started recording Judge Buds on Monday. Like it was still a little bit. I'm not used to it still being light out. Yeah. I literally was so thrown off when we started. I was like, "The fuck is going on over there?"
Oh man. 2.2 acre ND Bear. Yes, JoJo is out hurt, lower body injury. Don't know the extent. Have you seen anything, Z? All Russo said is he's out with a lower body, but I didn't know if there's been timetable or if we expect him back in the series.
I didn't see anything about the timetable. I knew I saw what I think was the play, like when it actually happened. He's like took a big hit from McNabb in like the second period, but then he ended up coming. Like he went down the tunnel. That I can't remember if he even. No, he didn't come back. Actually, right? Yeah. But I haven't seen anything about whether it's a
sure. Trav Zimmerman, funny Trav, because same for me. Finally turned my garage beer fridge on yesterday, which like the T instead of the ED is just very suited for you getting turned off your garage beers. But let's see, you got the Waconia peanut butter porter. What's MSB Brewery IPA? It's probably really obvious, but I'm not coming up with it right now. Why are the seats so empty? Maybe people are just out partying so hard and don't realize when puck drop is. If it's still like that 5 minutes into the period, I'll be a lot more concerned.
Something is afoot.
Something is afoot. All right.
This is random. This has nothing to do with hockey, but dude, I was walking to the drop last night in like I'm coming up on this apartment whose window is open, and it's just like 5 dudes, I think, that live there, and they're playing like fucking Wii Sports, going nuts. And then as I'm walking the apartment, I just like look into the window, and they're playing tennis. Some dude wins tennis, and the other guy goes, "Fuck you, your mother's a whore." I was like, "Oh my god!" Then he goes, "Sorry,
your family."
He literally goes, "Sorry." And he stormed out. I was like, "Holy shit.
Love that."
Fucking Wii tennis has the boys fighting.
Dude, it's straight up Always Sunny when they go to Chinatown in my personal favorite episode. Frank sets Sweet D on fire. It's always going down in Chinatown. Like, oh shit, we got a street fight. Go into the building and it's just 2 guys playing Wii tennis. Oh, incredible.
All right, 30 seconds. I was nervous after the first period that Tampa might go into OT, and then thankfully Tampa just put the boots to him in that third period.
Yeah. Now, what do we go with, Z? Is Always Sunny the move? Do we pick like something more vague, generic? I want best references, period, throughout this game that are applicable to what's going on with the game. Like, do we really put the handcuffs on people and say like Always Sunny in Philadelphia only? Do we say Will Ferrell movies? Do we just say any pop culture reference, whoever gives us the best ones?
Yeah, I'd keep it open. Oh yeah, it's not empty now. Holy shit.
Oh, Medved. Interesting. All right, let's play hockey is being chanted. We got game here soon. Oh, yep. Kirill Kaprizov, famously his birthday. Thank you, Alex Micheletti, for pointing it out. How old is he? 28?
That sounds right. He's just a lad.
All right. Anyone that's tuning in on Facebook or Twitter, make sure you guys jump in here and get on board with the YouTube chat. Let me I'll grab the link and I'll throw it out there to the Twitter, at least for people in case they need it. Saw an ad for Bert Kreischer at the XL. The dude has one joke and can fill arenas. I don't get it. I'm with Cosgrove that I would not pay to go see like a show from Bert. I think the dude is hilarious though when he like makes guest appearances across different podcasts. Like he has great stories and he's a funny dude. Not sure his stand-up is what's going to do it for me. But like the best one, I think I showed this one to you, Z, maybe not. The best one was him on Pardon My Take, telling the story about how he like fake last minute ran for head of the PTA or something like that. Incredible story.
Yeah, it's really good. But he's like when he's just like chilling, being a normal dude, he's very funny. But like I don't like his like I'm a fucking crazy person stand up like screaming. Yeah. I'm like, all right, this feels like something my little brothers would laugh at when they were in like middle school. But some people like it, you know?
I understand where people like it, but I'm with Cosgrove that it's like, once you've seen it, you've seen it. Like, you can't go to multiple shows. Although, then again, there's people that are like begging to go back and watch the original Star Wars in theaters again. So, what the fuck do I know?
True.
Let's go. All right. Oh, we got big ticket KG21. Z, Vinny in for JoJo versus Ogren. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, Ogren's not ready to play playoff hockey right now. Plus, again, where they're going to slot in the lineup, like, I'd rather, if Ogren's playing, ideally, he's obviously ready to make an impact in the NHL and score, but he's going to be in your top 6 right now. He's not.
Plus, I think he's a guy that I could see finding a third line role too, but I'm with you. Not there.
Yeah. Just not with Plus, like, I don't think he's played with. I think he played a little bit with Goudreau. I don't think he played much at all with Nyquist. But
it's just it is a very weird line to me. Goudreau, Nyquist, Vinny.
Yeah.
His Stroza ended up being one hell of like a pickup.
Huh?
That was a really good like waiver wire pickup. Like
very timely too. Like they really needed it at that moment. Like he is a good patchover guy that like say the Wild make it to the second round. Like he's a guy that you have to give a lot of credit for just the Wild even making the playoffs for this run.
They needed a pulse and a couple goals, and he provided a pulse and some goals.
That's all we needed. This one's for you, by the way, Z. We talked about it before we jumped on. Thoughts on the Tkachuk hit on Grunsel, which I love it if that was intentional.
Yeah, the thing for me is like, obviously it looks significantly worse when you slow it all the way down. It was unbelievably late, but like worse than that is like he initiated the hit right after Gensel actually let go of the puck. Like he was always going to hit him, but then you can see him really drop low. Once he's like, ooh, he's not looking at me and he doesn't have the puck. Let me fucking murder him.
How can you resist that?
What am I going to do? Not take his fucking head off?
You know what would be incredible? If they actually had the hearing, like if you had a phone hearing with Bettman, or I guess not with Bettman, but however they do that. And the defense is like, the guy fucking baited me. How do you not do that? Like,
what am I going to do? My hands are tied, Gary. My hands are tied.
Oh, and then of course you've got
George.
Well, but George is the perfect guy. George is like, I totally understand where you're coming from. Actually,
you know, he's making a lot of good points.
I've been there.
Making a lot of good points right now.
Oh,
well, then again, the Bennett punch last year was significantly worse than anything that we've seen. So
yeah,
if Hagel got one, he should get one now
for sure. Even up. I just bought a 2025 Kia Nostroza LE. Jesus Christ, I like that name. Sounds like a car. I could see that. That plays. I don't disagree with like there could be a little flair added to that second line. I don't know that they were going to be willing to throw him in with no reps on that second line.
Yeah.
Jason, what's up, buddy? Drink of choice. There's drinks of choice that'll be busting out soon. Right now, it's energy drink because we're dragging today. But after this is down, beers on beers on beers. I got a couple from Barrel Theory and 9 Mile coming up. All IPAs as of now. If it gets dark, maybe we bust out one of the heavy stouts. But for now, keeping it happy with the IPAs.
Do you think Foligno ends up with more than 10 hits after a measly 4-hit performance in Game 3?
I'm surprised they're even
just
playing
fucking rocked Hague.
Dude, you know how like kind of annoyed I was that like, of course Rossi scores when they put him on the fourth line. I was like, God damn it worked. Fuck off.
Oh, Pink Whitney with water and ice. Definitely not a chirp, because I would agree that a lot of people probably want to put a little water in there because it's almost too sweet. I honestly just like do it straight because it just like you don't need to really mix anything. There's people that will do the soda water, which I'm not about. That's not the life I choose to live. But putting in some water and ice, like I use ice and then I just let the ice melt and then that's my water. But
and it throws into the
it's a legitimate play. Has anyone come up with anything like fun to actually mix with a Pink Whitney? Like I feel like it is just kind of what it is, unless you want to maybe throw it in with some iced tea or something and go like Twisted Arnie.
Probably should have got a cross check there too. Whatever.
Hot takes. Ogren would 100% get bullied off the puck. Barely has NHL experience to compete in the most intense hockey. I think it's definitely more true in this series than it might be in other ones.
Yeah,
and Vinny takes first penalty, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Power play Vegas, not the way we want to start. Dear Lord. I think all the plastic Matthew has eaten over his hockey career is what causes his poor decision making.
Nice. I do like at a certain point. I wonder if it's just like he wants to be chewing on something, because that mouth, like, what's the point? Like, the thing is, I mean, it's never just in his mouth, but like, it's also like this thin, and his teeth marks everywhere. It's just like ripped to shreds. Like it literally couldn't, even if he wore it properly, or wore it. I don't use it.
Dude. He's just like me though. Like that's purely like a stimming thing, right? Like
yeah, that's what
people have their fidget spinner. Like he just needs that to chew on, and that's all it is.
Yeah,
because you can't.
That's what I was saying.
Because that would be
literally, even if he was using it properly, that thing could not help him whatsoever with anything. There it is.
I don't know what it is, but whenever you get the videos clipped and throw them up and just say something about a twig in orbit, sends me a little bit.
Dude, it was so funny. It's my favorite.
It is fun. It is.
Moser's just shattered, and the net piece went flying. It was like the 15th row, dude. Uh-oh. Fuck off.
Not great. It was bound to happen. Now I just need to stay out of the box. Don't let them build on it. Break it down, Z. Who's getting death threats over this goal?
That puck has. Oh, that's a really good play from Riley Smith.
Yeah, really good screen.
That puck has to.
Honestly,
they had a few chances to get that puck out, though.
Agreed. That shot in particular, no one's fault. Really good screen, great shot placement. Let's be real, Shea Theodore owes a lot for all the turnovers the other game. But yeah, a lot of people you can blame leading up to the goal. Chris Tanev is also a borderline serial killer out there, Jordan, but fair. What's up, Russell Bleeding Blues?
How about
Jimmy?
That Jets
Snuggerud's our boy, and Rick.
That Jets Blues series rules now. Like,
it's always ruled.
No, I'm not. Okay.
No?
Never mind.
What do you mean?
Also,
now?
they just took a shot on goal away from Minnesota on the scoreboard.
Deserved it.
I didn't actually mean now, but like,
sure.
Just in general, that
now everyone agrees.
Rules. It's been start to finish, just like pedal to the metal, fucking like cocaine hockey.
Well, and Russell,
and
we're
this Hellebuck playoff thing is like, what the fuck, man? He goes from like God mode to just super average to like letting in just some fucking terrible goals.
Oh, man. What's everyone else in the chat drinking? We know Jordan S. is rocking the Pink Whitney with water and ice. But yeah, I don't know. Russell, you probably haven't been around for many Judd's Buds episodes. I at least haven't seen you in the chats. We need to talk about the future of that team, which is our boy Jimmy Snuggerud and Rick Dvorsky. It's going to be really hard for me to not like the Blues. It's going to be really hard. Let's see. Hot Takes wants to know where the hitting went. Big Ticket KG21. I don't know. I think that was a really good screen. I'm not putting it on Gus. Maybe someone that's more of a goalie savant can correct me, but Sean Cosgrove asks, would a borderline serial killer be a guy who has killed once but is thinking about doing it again?
These are the important questions.
It is a valid question. I'm going to go with yes until I get a better one. Jets played like shit in front of him last game. Fair, but he still has not looked like him. Rocking the Yellow Jackets. My brother-in-law basically buries those in his backyard, and it is like apparently the official beer of Yellowstone, which was an awesome show to start. Kind of tapered at the end for me. Bobby rocking lemonade. Cheers, buddy.
That's gotta be a fucking hook.
Likes Jimmy Snuggerud. That's what we need. Ooh, Lakefront has solid beers. What's the Chili Rabbit? Can't say I've had that one. BRC Blackbeard's Delight. What is BRC? BRC. I just love that whatever it is called Blackbeard's Delight. Someone watches good cinema. Oh, is that Black Rifle Coffee? Is that what it is? Yellowstone season 5 was pretty ass. Hated the jumping around Texas to Montana. Yeah, fair. Fertilizing the lawn during first intermission. Jason Bryant, the tryhard. I respect it, though. Oh, dear Lord. Big Ticket KG21. You're going to have to let us know if it actually tastes like Gushers. Nouvelle Fruity Gushers Sour. Russell, I'm with you, man. I picked the Blues to win the series in 6. And God, the way it looked in game 1, I thought we were going to be on the fast path.
Need some shots.
Jordan, what's good, buddy? Appreciate you. Appreciate the subscription. Anyone else that hasn't, throw a subscribe. Love you all. Not a Wild fan. Jordan, are you a hockey fan? Like, who's your team, or how did you end up here? Need to know.
Oh boy, this is not going well. I'll tell you.
No,
they look not there. This is not the same team.
All right, Jason. Fair. I hear you. One that got thrown in a lot earlier, but needed a little bit of a lull. Z, I don't know if we're prepared to tackle this yet, but the question is there a chance at all that we keep Rossi?
I mean, you never say never, but I fucking
give it a percent, because I'm saying like 10, and I think that's generous.
Yeah, probably 10, 15. Like, I think it would have been done by now. It sounds like they did offer him something. I don't know what they offered.
They offered him a 5x5, dude. I'm sorry.
No, that was actually what they offered.
That's what Russo said.
Wow.
Oh, Flames. Very big condolences. I'm surprised you're like watching and supporting when we boxed you guys out, but what a great season for the Calgary Flames. Like, hand up. I thought they were going to be ass this year, and they very much proved me wrong. Granted, a lot of that was on the backs of an incredible goalie, but they had some guys that showed out, and they definitely are looking a lot further from like the full teardown rebuild than I thought this past summer. So good on Calgary. I have no problem with Calgary. I've never really had a reason to. Big Ticket saying 70% Rossi gone. I think that's generous. But hey, I want him here. I hope you're right. College Tangent ran into Abby Murphy last night at the St. Cloud State Wrestling Banquet. Why is Abby Murphy at the St. Cloud State Wrestling Banquet? Honestly, she can probably kick half their asses too. It's not a chirp at them either. That's a compliment to her. Urban, they offered 5x5 to be, I'm going to say, to be honest, he's worth 6, but laughably off, he must want 8+, so he gone. Yeah, I don't know what the actual ask is.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't. I would be shocked if anyone would like offer him 8. Right when we're talking about him. Right when we're talking about him.
He knows. He heard us.
Never mind. He's worth 15
this year.
He's worth 15. I take it back.
I don't see it. Hot takes. I wish.
Dude, again, it's like kind of infuriating me that this line is looking really good.
Wolf's a baller.
It's kind of infuriating.
I just hate that Heinz was right.
Play from Trenton.
Because I was very critical.
That is an unbelievable play from Trenton.
Don't tell 90% of Twitter. Yeah. Oh, Brazo gets a little touch too. I think he's going to get the first assist.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun line. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, pay that man his money. Oh, shit. Okay, Abby Murphy's brother's an All-American wrestler at St. Cloud. That's cool. Well, what's up, Castle Siege?
That was just their second shot, too. Jesus.
Appreciate you, Jordan. Welcome on board for the ride.
That really is a ridiculous play from Trenton, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, damn. Cosgrove. Rossi gets the MSHSL treatment. Conn Smythe to get the fuck out. Now, if he's going full MSHSL, he's going to have to be an absolute lunatic on Instagram.
Oh, I forgot about that. Was so funny.
I will never forget it, which is fun. Like, I actually was always a MSHSL guy. Like, I liked him when he was playing for the Florida teams before the crazy anomaly of him getting sent to Vegas. But, dude, that was unhinged shit.
That was insane.
It was so good. I might have to find some of those for intermission for those that have not seen it, because it's incredible. It's so funny. Ah, man. Cosgrove, I disagree because we can't factor the postseason into the Jack Adams discussion.
What a block favor.
Otherwise, maybe.
No way.
Hand up, Urban. I was among those crying.
Oh, yeah. I still am crying.
Into existence, Jason.
I'm still going to bitch about it.
I'm still not happy.
But fuck, do they look good?
Jordan, I think I wanted to say I think you're safe, but I really don't know after game 3. I don't know what to make of that series. All I know is
that series is bananas. That Trevor Moore goal fucking was it 9 seconds after Edmonton had replied to. That goal was absurd.
My question is, are you with me in thinking that whoever wins this series, Vegas, Minnesota, is gonna take care of whoever emerges from LA, Edmonton?
No, I mean, you haven't liked Edmonton or LA at all. I really like them.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not sure if it's even what I think versus like the bit that I'm stuck into, but
yeah, I'm glued to this bit. I don't know.
I will not trust Kemper. Their blue line has definitely outperformed my expectations, but I still am wary on the depth of it. Their forward group is awesome. I can't say anything bad about their forward group. Their forward group's great, but I feel like the goaltending could be their downfall.
I would give up a terrifying amount for Adrian Kempe. I fucking love that player, dude. The goals that he's scoring this series too, he is picking both Skinner and Pickard apart short side. It's unbelievable.
Oh man.
There goes the fourth line again.
Curious on how Stars are going to perform against Avalanche tonight. Dude, that series
is
I wrote Dallas off. Not because I don't think that they're still good with the players they're missing, but I was just that high on Colorado.
Right.
And what's happening? I just hope that one goes to 7. I think all of hockey deserves it.
Shout out Landeskog too. What a crazy. I mean, I really never thought he would ever come. There's no way.
2x5 for Rossi. Interesting.
If you're only offering him 2 years, you'd need 6 or 7.
I go back and forth on that. But you're probably right. Kemper. Oh, stuff. Kozrov, I'm not going to let you round me up. I won't do it. Can the Oilers suck and be awesome at the same time? Because it's honestly how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, that's fucking
I can't argue with the statement Oilers suck, but I also can't argue if someone tries to tell me they're good. It's the weirdest no man's land. Oh boy. I was going to say, I guess that's kind of emotional hedging for you, Jordan, picking Edmonton. I had Vegas with this being the easy. I disagree. I think the easy chunk of the bracket is why I picked Carolina to make the finals, Urban. An absolutely bludgeoned Devils team, then getting the winner of Montreal, Washington, which that's a fun one.
How about that end of the second period last night? Fucking Josh Anderson ends up in the fucking Washington bench fighting Tom Wilson. Dude, my favorite part is as they go down, you can't see them anymore. You just see Carrier slowly backing away, fuck this. And Duhaime's trying to kill Jake Evans. And everyone's fighting. And then Carrier just backs out of the frame slowly, fuck all that noise, dude. So these guys are crazy. I don't know. Fuck this. I already scored. I'm done.
I'm out of here. Yeah, I honestly don't even know what the extent of the Landeskog stuff was. It's just crazy to me that after 3 years, he's back and playing in the playoffs. Good for him. End of the day. Well, does 2 things. He gets paid by mini. Oh, we're not a mini show, but I'll let you go, Urban, because you're a good friend. But a haul and a trade. I don't know. I'm still not sure what his trade value is. I really don't know, and I don't know if burying him in the lineup is going to necessarily help it. But what can you do? I mean, you could make an argument for any goalie being on Team Canada, Sean. Let's go Wild. All right, Urban agrees. We all picked Vegas. You don't have to worry about it, Jordan. Yeah, Florida in the East has definitely been the shocker thus far. Like, their death was greatly exaggerated. Pushback says we've got a goal coming. Oh, this is very funny. Shitter Sanders going from a potential top 10 pick to being the second quarterback taken by the Browns. Very funny. Did you see that he got pranked?
No.
Someone called him and pretended to be the GM of the New Orleans Saints when it was like right before the Saints pick. And he was like, hey, let's go. Let's be legendary. They're like, oh, wait, sorry. I think you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Click, hangs up. Like, the fuck?
That's dirty.
It's Urban, it is funny. I also feel like that kid is so kicked down. Like, it'd be different if you did it in the first round. I would have laughed then, but doing it, and I think it was like the fourth round when it happened. That's just like, damn, dude, that's cold.
Yeah,
that's cold. Vikings fan, yes, but I think it's way more true to say that I passionately hate the Packers, and I would be just as happy seeing both teams lose as both teams win. So. Oh, we got the deserve to win a meter coming into the chat. Avs had a 67% win probability. Oh, they have one tonight. Sorry. Need Otter to step up. Fair. Oh, shit. It was Ole Miss kids. That's dirty. Yeah, fair. I think the kid gets a little bit of an unfair shake because of who his dad is, but I won't sit here and defend him by any stretch. He's not someone that, not someone that warrants defending. Two-minute warning. Here we go. Wild just can't get into the zone. Z, you have been strangely quiet on here and on Twitter regarding the fakest tough guy in the NHL.
He's only done one or two things that really fucking like annoy me. Like my whole one of my big beefs with him is he like, well, just the fake tough guy thing, but like it was really bad when he was on St. Louis because that team, with the year they won the cup, like they were just beating the shit out of everyone. They were like big, tough, and like he would just get away with it because everyone else on the ice could fucking pummel anyone else, like the other team on the ice, and he just like does his rat shit, and then he pretends like he's tough. That's the shit that just drives me insane. It's like, you're not tough, you're just on the St. Louis Blues. Like, cross-checking someone in the wrist when they're not looking is not tough.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
Fakest Pietrangelo. Jordan, I'm totally with you on half of this. I'm a big, big fan of Josh Allen. Not only because he's incredible at football and actually a like very funny dude, the stuff that he does with like Pardon My Take and whatnot. My dad actually won a high school football championship with the coach that got him and, oh man, now I'm forgetting his name because he's so irrelevant at this point. Who's the redheaded stepchild that basically became an outcast in Philly because he couldn't get it done? Carson Wentz. That's the one. But yeah, Craig Bohl, awesome coaching career. But because of him, I have to cheer for Josh. And Buffalo fans are the best, like straight up. I don't know how anyone could dislike Buffalo fans unless it's like a direct rivalry. And Jordan, I'm sorry, I'll never be on the Dallas Cowboys side of things, but not going to tell a fan how to fan.
I totally forgot to go get more.
Holy shit.
All right.
This is great.
Hey, nice to get out of that fucking 1-1 after being fucking dog shit the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, very fortunate coming out 1-1. I shared your Rossi video and I just did my classic pay that man his money. And Shane of MN replies underneath it, and he like couldn't have spelt it out any better. It's PAYEE DYAT MYAN HEESE MAHNEY. Pay that man his money. I love it.
He did it. He did the thing.
Only thing you're missing is the Oreo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, I can live with first. Vegas shot their shot. Good luck with the yard work, Jason. We'll see you in the second. By then, I'll definitely be into the beers. Yeah, the Blues are weirdly... maybe this is a crazy comment, Z, but I think like them and the Bruins to me are the two teams that first round of the playoffs, I assume they're going to find a way to win. Or they're at least a team that you just don't want to play no matter what year it is.
Yeah.
And the Bruins one certainly lends itself a little bit more to Leafs, but still.
It helps a lot that, like, for the past 10 years, they just keep on somehow ending up playing the fucking Leafs.
Right.
And every year, the commentary in Toronto against the Bruins is the same. It's just like, this is it. This has to be the year. This is the... And then game one happens, and they're like, okay, we're fucked. Like, it's over.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
That was great. I can't remember who they had on, but What Chaos was talking to someone who covers the Leafs and, like, had all the confidence in the world. And Pete's like, this is so unwarranted. You should not, as a Leafs fan, be this fucking arrogant right now. And the guy immediately raised his hand. He's like, yeah, I'll be honest. This is 100% fake arrogance. I'm terrified.
I'm assuming because they're good buddies with Sean McIndoe, Down Goes Brown.
I don't think it was McIndoe. Yeah. I would have recognized his voice, I think, but maybe not.
He rocked. I love that dude.
I like him way more written than spoken, if that makes sense. Like, I think he does a great job with, like, his writing and just general Twitter, but...
Yeah, his writing's he's the one at The Athletic that's, like, very creative with some of the articles where it's just, like, letting his brain go and just, like, go ahead. It's whatever your thing. He's like, yeah.
Just going to open it up, let you guys see the inner workings.
It's awesome.
I'm still up 20 grand. All right. Only Rounders quotes moving forward.
I may have to make a quick trip to the liquor store real quick.
Ron, you got it, man.
All right. I'll be right back.
I'll expect a great 7-Eleven story.
No, I'm not going that far. Just around the corner. That would be a 30-minute trip minimum, dude. Something I would get stopped somehow, some way. Something ridiculous would happen. Last time I was there, someone I think bought every scratch ticket that they had like available. It was fucking. I was sitting there with like a jar of peanut butter, like 20 minutes. Like,
nice.
Fuck off, dude. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, go get it. Oh, that one didn't work. Whatever. There we are. Yeah, Rounders is incredible. Whatever. It's still funny. Big CBJ fan. They do have a good young roster. I think that Dean Evison is the perfect coach for this stage in their transition too. Good young players though, and I mean, what they pulled off this year was incredible. And I love that you've got the logo you do here, Midnight Solar. I think that version of their jersey, the third jerseys, Now that there's no Kachina in Arizona, best jersey in the NHL. You guys can all comment and tell me why I'm wrong and which jerseys you like better. Again, anyone that's joining right now, Spoke Z will be back after he makes his quick liquor store run around the corner. Let us know what you guys are drinking. If there's anything you want us to talk about, discuss, debate. Let's see here. Pep Wither. At Cooley or Nyes, if they're both RFAs. Cooley, no. Like, anything that happens there will be matched. The interesting thing with Nyes is what their plans are for Tavares and for Marner, because I think that they'll find a way to sign Nyes, but let's say they're not quite thrilled with the money that's being put out there. I could see an offer sheet being signed and the Leafs being put in a tough situation, but I don't think either of them leave their respective teams. But God, would I do horrible things for Cooley and Nyes to be with the Wild. Like, pretty much Kaprizov, Faber, probably Bouillon. That's what's off the table to make that happen. I would give up any combination of anything else to see that happen. Would like to see Columbus make the playoffs for Johnny. Completely agree. But I think them and Montreal were both fun stories, and whoever made it, it was going to be interesting. And I like that Montreal made it just because of the demons associated with 2010 and them upsetting Washington. Just a fun thing to make Washington fans nervous. But agreed. I would have loved to see Columbus get in. Oh, signed Monahan jersey. That's, I assume, Calgary. Although it'd be funny if it was like Winnipeg or Montreal. I don't know. I don't think they've actually announced it. I think it's between Mammoths or just being Utah Hockey Club and then having like a Yeti-esque logo, which I kind of hope they go with. I'm not a big fan of Mammoths. I think the logo that they spoofed for the Utah Hockey Club is sweet. And I actually think Utah Hockey Club is cool and unique. So I hope they kind of stick with it. No, because we don't have the picks. That's a fair argument, Urban, for the offer sheets. Yeah, I completely agree. I need that to be the logo because I don't like their current logo very much. I don't like their current jerseys very much. But again, third jersey kits for Columbus Blue Jackets are incredible. 2 years of Tavares, please. Urban, are you saying you want him here in Minnesota? Because that would be quite the spin. Yeah, I don't think Nyes is getting out of there. And if it is, it's probably going to be an absolutely absurd offer sheet coming from Kyle Dubas, who I believe loves him more than his own parents do. Loving the high life, baby. Okay, we the people. I am definitely not a Miller guy. I've been outspoken on that, but I love that you are loving it. Demidov about to explode. We'll see. That'd be very fun. I mean, next couple of years, absolutely. This series remains to be seen. Flames jersey. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Not announced yet. Utah Blizzard or Utah Storm? I could be talked into Blizzard if the jerseys were suitable for it. I think you could end up making really cool, unique jerseys for it, but that would be kind of my stipulation. Yes, okay. Very fair. It'd be interesting to see how he might fit, but problem is the year he's had, not going to be cheap. Not going to be cheap. And I actually think Toronto's kind of in a spot where they almost have to find a way to bring him back. Team Russia will be a powerhouse in world play going forward. I'll swerve. That's if they ever get back in. We'll see. But all politics aside, it is a shame to not see Russia be included in those games because it's so much more fun when they're involved. Tavares for 2 years and Ehlers. Urban, I could not be more with you when it comes to Nikolai Ehlers. He is among my favorite players to never play for a team that I care about. Nikolai Ehlers does things to me. Great player. I'm curious to see what his contract is going to look like because I really don't know what his market is, but I'm all aboard making that happen. All right, Cosgrove. I guess the Wild can do offer sheets for AAV up to $6.8 million and 11.4 plus million, but nothing in between. Yep. So they wouldn't be able to do that range because it is, I believe, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, all from next year, which we don't have. Heard anything about Yurov? So released from the KHL contract, still needs to come to terms with like whatever the contract is going to be to get him to the States. I would expect it to be done well before training camp, and he will be here. His KHL team does retain his rights, and it'll be a contract where like the Wild won't be able to send him down to Iowa. So if for some reason things don't work or he's not happy here, he's going to peace out to the KHL and probably ride it out there. But the hope is that's not even up for discussion because he's going to come in and do his thing. We just, to this point, we still don't know if he's going to be a center or a wing. And I don't think we will know until at least halfway through an actual season of him playing. And that might even be too early to make a real call on it. Urban. All right. Urban says it should be done by July 1st. I got nothing to argue against. All right. Universal Habs 13. Welcome on, buddy. I like the Demons and making Capitals nervous with the win last night. I feel the momentum. Dude, I'm with you. And I feel bad because I was so against Washington in the offseason. Like, I did not think they'd have the year they did, and they absolutely proved me wrong. But I'm not sold on their team. Like, they're not a bad team, but Montreal is fun and frisky, and the doubt's starting to creep in. I don't know. I think it just give me a game 7 either way. Need it for the... I guess there's not really a series that wouldn't be fun to see go to game 7, but whatever. All fresh off the liquor store run. Z, what did we get?
Oh, just some Mick Ultras. I literally
cutting carbs.
I'm sitting there, or not standing there in line and like not seeing anything. Just feel something like touch my leg. I was like, what the fuck is that? Look down, there's just this dog off, like no leash.
And you came back?
And it was like, I just like looked down, and then as I looked down, the dog was mid fucking like lick and slowly looked up at me like, and then slowly put its fucking tongue back in his mouth, and the cashier just goes, ah, fuck. Yeah, that's Rocky. He might be gay. I don't know. And then it just fucking took off.
Okay.
I was like, all right, I wasn't thinking that at all. I wasn't wondering, wasn't curious, but all right, gonna take note.
How did you know I was gonna ask?
I was like, yeah, fucking, that was unbelievably funny.
I like that.
Yeah, he might be gay. I don't know.
You live above a liquor store. That was quick.
I live next to one. I had a friend that used to live above one. You didn't stay and
play with the dog or bring the dog back with you.
It was tempting.
Yeah, you are absolutely burying yourself in sugar. This is an interesting take for avoiding the carbs, but I respect it.
Yeah, well, he's just saying carbs.
He's also getting a lot of H2O, so fair enough.
I'm trying to decrease the carb input, but increase the sugar input. Really test the body.
Oh, Midnight Solar. You don't need to even get us started on how good Adam Fantilli is.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at these numbers for the first period. Yeah, that's about right. This for Minnesota, third line, dude, this Foligno, Goudreau, Nyquist line has got to stop turning the fucking puck over. Or, I mean, that's not, I don't know why I threw Foligno in there. I'm at Minnesota.
I don't know why. This feels like a very long intermission. Oh, we got the report. Fruit Gusher Sour is awesome. Get some. Tastes like liquid Gushers. So, like, essentially, if we got a pack of Gushers, we opened up each one and, like, squirted that into a cup, that's what it tastes like? Because I'm fascinated. Swerve, with our extra loot this year, how many good bodies can be bought? How many can? Theoretically, 2. But how many will? Depends on what you think is a good body. I don't know. I'm very, very curious to see what's going to happen this summer. Oh, all right. Confirmed. It's just Gusher juice that gets you drunk. I'm in. Sold. The Shen brothers going head to head is great. How are there not more people talking about it, Z, that Winnipeg almost traded for Braden Shen at the deadline?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it came very close.
Mm-hmm.
It changes everything. Blues probably don't make the postseason. If they do, like, that just turns this series on its head.
Yep.
They're going to regret not ponying up a little bit more to make that happen.
I don't know. Some of like the rumors about what the asking was for Braden Shen was fucking crazy. Like, so I remember, I think it was Drager was talking about on TSN. It was like Toronto is considering like moving out like 2 of their last first round picks and another first round pick, but is that going to be enough? And I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, it's fucking way more than they should have been offering.
Uh-huh.
But he was like, but the question is that going to be enough? And I was like, I sure as fuck hope so. If that's fucking like,
I don't know, dude. How crazy is it that Lou Lamoriello lost his job and the last move that he made is like the best move that he made his entire time with New York?
Yeah.
Like that was masterclass. Let's see here.
This does feel like a very long intermission, dude.
Right?
Am I going crazy?
Did Dave fucking pull the ESPN shit on us again?
If they did, I'll lose my mind. Supposedly it's about to start. I'm watching on I got a fucking Max subscription so I could fucking actually watch it. I'm just gonna cancel after the NHL playoffs.
Cosgrove's just laying it on us now. Cam Fowler fitting so well with the Blues.
What do you have? 5 points the other night. You had a goal, 4 assists.
How are you?
Like that last Winnipeg St. Louis game, every time if I like looked away from the TV, whenever I looked back, there was either a goal being scored, a massive scrum, or someone was getting decapitated. Like, it's like that was those were the only things happening: scoring goals, murdering people, and fights. Need a strong start here. How good has fucking Ryan Hartman been, by the way, the first 3 games? Holy shit. Actually, he's just been good for them in the playoffs in general.
I'm just more proud of him that he hasn't had the wires crossed too bad yet.
I know. Especially after the Hague thing, dude. I really thought he might fucking just do it back in the most obvious way humanly possible. Just maybe like cross-check the ref in the teeth.
Yeah.
I like when he does something. I mean, it's not great, but like it's very funny to me whenever he does something unbelievably blatantly obvious, and the face he makes at the ref, he's just like, he'll go like, me? It's
It's like, yeah, dude, you're the only fucking one in the same zip code as that play. He's like shocked.
Yeah, dude. Dylan Holloway returning to the Blues Winnipeg series would definitely be a welcome add.
He was so good this year. That was one hell of a fucking offer sheet move there. Even Broberg was really good this year too.
Way better than anyone expected too. Like, there's no way the Blues could look at you and be like, "Yeah, this is who we knew he was."
Yeah.
I've been out to Nouvelle once. Food was solid. Beer was okay. Probably didn't get there for the best bread. And here we go.
Moose.
The big man who's afraid to hit anyone anymore.
That was, I loved everything about that shift. That whole sequence. Love it.
We need someone to come in and like pull the full Nick Bonino. Foligno.
Yeah. Potential hand pass.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Boldy has been balling, Hockey Dad. This is a big statement series for him, especially if he can like maintain it throughout the series. Like, that's been his biggest criticism, has been disappearing for spurts and especially doing so in the postseason. Boldy has definitely silenced some doubters.
Mm-hmm.
Someone might even be going into the witness protection program over it. So
2-on, baby. What a shift.
I will agree, Jordan, that letting Holloway go was stupid. I don't think there was any shot they were going to match that offer sheet for Broberg.
Yeah, the Broberg one was like crazy.
They didn't keep Holloway. Do you agree, Z, or do you feel differently?
Yeah, the Broberg one was the one I was like, wow. I mean, there's no way they match that.
So today we just talk about a player on the score. Yeah. How do we test this theory? Let's start talking about Bogosian. That's how we really evaluate our powers.
It's funny. We were literally in the middle of talking about like Rossi the first period. Then we were talking about like, yes, Hartman got the assist there, but
Bogosian needs to be a big part of the next. Oh, Urban saying, boy, I mean, it's going to be that D pairing is going to generate something for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oilers couldn't match either of them. I think they absolutely could have matched Holloway. They made decisions to go out and acquire other players instead. That was like a decision they made to let Holloway walk because his was affordable. It was doable. Granny, what's up? Back in the chat. Loves Bogo. I mean, who doesn't love a good Bogo? Once per period, though. All right. So we got to save all of the Bogosian juju until the third period. All right. Urban.
We just can't talk about any players on Minnesota.
Yeah, Urban, you're going to keep us honest. You're going to remind us at intermission that we've got to pick some guy to rally around. I'll throw up a poll, second intermission, on who we're going to speak into existence, getting the Wild on the board in the third. All right. If the Blues can get through the Jets, playing against Avalanche or Stars in round 2 would be interesting. I mean, let's see what's left of Avalanche Stars when they come through. I mean, Stars could be better on the other side if they get Robertson and Heiskanen back. So that could be scary. Yep. I mean, losing MSHSL was something that I don't think anyone there wanted. I think that's the first time they've actually maybe felt bad about letting a guy go, which is saying a lot for Vegas.
That save from Gustafsson, it looks like it's an easy one because it's like from distance, but he literally couldn't see that at all. The fact that he even like made the save and caught the puck, no rebound. What a save.
All right. Votes in. First beer. We're going Current Obsession. 9 Mile. Flagship New England IPA. Actually, might be my wife's favorite. It's at least among her favorites. And she's, I mean, I love my New England IPAs. She's pretty exclusively like New England. Like, even if something's labeled as a hazy IPA, she's like, but is it New England? No.
I need to know where this haze is coming from.
I had a really good time when we went out to Boston and Portland, and I need New England. That's.
Oh, is that another face save from Gus?
Boom. Horrible impression of her.
I was gonna say, I literally right before he made that save, I was like, good thing she doesn't hear you right now.
Well, she would never.
I was like, I don't think that's what she sounds like. I've met her
all of a sudden times. In the chat, dead.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
You just feel like the emoji. That's it.
You're on the couch tonight, bro. Oh no, that's bad.
Oh, Granny, new photo. Nice.
That was bad. Capri's he's all right, but that could have been a bad hit.
Z, I don't remember who you picked.
That's all numbers, dude. That's all numbers.
All numbers. My pick in the bracket, Jordan, I had Carolina beating the Colorado Avalanche in a twisted Rantanen Bowl of the two teams that Rantanen got traded from this year. Mostly for Carolina, it was the path. Like, if I could have just picked whoever emerges from Florida Tampa, I would have. But not knowing who was going to come out of that just seemed like a risky proposition. Z, who are your picks?
I picked Tampa to beat Colorado. I feel a lot better about it now after today's game in Florida. But Tampa to me was just so deep in like how well they played all year long, what Kucherov's been doing, like Vasilevsky doing Vasilevsky things, McDonough, Hedman. They were just unreal from start to finish this year. And then just like what Colorado did post deadline was unbelievable. I'm feeling a little nervous about Colorado right now and feeling like an idiot for not believing a whole lot in Dallas with all these injuries, but still feeling all right about that.
You know what the surprise for me though, and like granted, I'm watching in and out and I'm flipping between stuff and doing dad duty, but Brock Nelson is disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like if he was not like the Brock Nelson of a couple of years ago, but even just like another level of Brock Nelson, I think that makes a big difference in what they're doing. And I'm hoping that this scares Billy away from signing him this summer because I don't support it. Mostly because he's not going to be accepting a contract that's going to pass my test.
Is it too many men penalty? That's bad. That's a bad one. You can't do that. That's like a unforgivable one. Fun fact, last year in the fucking playoffs, I think the Bruins ended up taking 9 too many men penalties. It was infuriating to watch.
That's impressive.
It was there was one where they got the penalty and then they killed it off. And then next shift, they almost like 3 guys jumped over the board at the same time. And I was like, there's no fucking way that they could possibly fuck this up again.
Urban's just speaking what we're all thinking.
That first fucking PK was looking pretty good literally until that goal. Like it was going well until the 5 seconds before they scored. Oh, not again. Oh. Another big time glove save from Gus. He is out on that crease, dude. Let's go big clear. Oh no, where Middleton's flying off screen. Eichel, they're really keeping Eichel and Stone and Theodore out there the full 2 minutes, huh? That's a big time stick for Middleton.
That's
big block. What a kill. Matt Boldy, big time block right there. That's a great kill. Keeping everything outside. The only shot that gets through, gloved by glove. I said gloved. Gloves to Sted. Gloves to Sted. That's a big kill right there. God, imagine if they were. I mean, I'm not going to be unrealistic and say fully healthy all year, but like maybe like 1 or 2 fewer major injuries.
They were a little healthy.
Yeah, they were like literally just healthy enough to ice a fucking full team. And I think you and I did talk about it last episode of Judd's Buds. It was crazy how after the first game versus Vegas, like there was a lot of people who were like, "Yep, see, clearly like Vegas is about to roll them in fucking 4 or 5 games." I was just like, "Wait, that was the takeaway after that game?" Like
that was insane to me. I understood people thinking it before the series started.
Yeah, because, before, like,
you have no track record to show what this team's going to look like healthy.
Right.
But to watch game 1 and be like, wow, they're cooked. Like,
yeah, it was crazy, dude. I was like, what are we talking about?
Like, I was actually like more confident coming out of that game.
That's exactly what you and I talked about. We were like, I feel significantly better than I thought I was going to after this first game. Yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, they're fucked. I was like, wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, Darth Universal 86. Welcome to the chat, my friend. I felt good today while Panthers fans are losing it. We needed that win today, 100%. Completely agree. Not only did you need it, but all hockey fans needed it because we need a full 7-game series out of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Krill and Eck only missed like 10 games versus 40. No shit, Jake.
Yeah,
man, sports fan. I am with you entirely. Wow, they're playing the way I've wanted for years in this series. Yes. Preaching to all of the state, Urban. Preaching to all of the state. I was soft. I didn't take the Wild plus 195 for game 2, even though that was a really good price. Yeah, very good price.
Yeah, I don't know why. This is very random, and I don't know why this makes me laugh every time. But like after in game 3, when Vegas scored that shorty, like as the camera was going to Riley Smith, there's also this like tiny child like sitting first row, and I don't know why this will always make me laugh. He immediately just goes, "Boo!" Like the thumbs down, yelling "boo" to me. It's so funny. I don't know if it's just because I'm an idiot, but like I was crying laughing. Just like it was a full like punch too.
That's funny. That just makes me think there's a video that I've seen pop up several times, whether I don't know if it was like Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever, but a kid like pulls off like some cool thing. This is like a kid that's like maybe a year and a half, like can stand, but that's like the extent of it. Does something cool and everyone's cheering for him and he goes like this. He's like, yeah. And he's like,
oh, I actually have a clip. Yeah, he's like
fixes it. Yeah, it's so good.
I don't even know again how I came across this video, but it's another one of my all-time favorites. It's like this kid playing t-ball and he gets the hit. He like hits it and he takes 2 strides towards fucking first base and then he starts going, "Roar!" and walking like a T-Rex, dude. It is
so.
Oh no, dude, that was in Step Brothers at the end. The dad, it's like, I lost my dinosaur. Rawr. like, Dad, it's not possible. You're a human.
Yeah.
I lost my dinosaur.
I did love it because it was the kid's mom taking the video. She's like, hell yeah. It's just like, yeah, dude. Dinosaur run, baby.
You'll love this because it's like Logan's, I won't call it a trick because that's not sufficient, but it's the best way I can put it. His best trick now is you ask him like, hey, buddy, what's on your shirt? He immediately looks down. And if there is a dinosaur, which is like 50-50 based on his wardrobe, he points, he's like, rawr.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's pretty good. And if there's not one there, he just looks up and he's like sad.
Oh, he's like, shit. What'd you guys
You got me really excited. I thought I was going to see a dinosaur there, dude.
What a save, Gus. 2-on-1. That's a huge save. Gus is dialed right now, knock on wood.
Oh, man. The bus.
Well, that was a phenomenal pass from Howden to Carlson, too.
Yup.
Dude, I'm telling you, those little, like, the short range baby sauce passes, I love those so much.
But Carlson, if he didn't just go for the deflection right away, like, he could have easily contained that roof.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand why you feel like you need to make that play. So, can I say, I know that his nickname has become Wild Bill.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane to me that they went with that instead of Sir William, because they are the Vegas Golden Knights, and because one of the most underrated films of Heath Ledger's career, R.I.P. in peace, great guy, A Knight's Tale is awesome.
Yeah.
Great movie. Sir William, it's right there on a platter. He even looks like Heath Ledger to an extent.
What are they asking for right now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Urban, I have no idea how delayed you are because I don't know. I don't have a good reference for where you're at. Going to the Blues game again at home. Here we go, Russell.
That barn is ruckus in the playoffs.
Yeah, as long as it's not the Frozen Four.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Bruce is losing his marbles.
Russell, I'm curious, what are the best spots to go like pregame if you're going to a Blues game? Because we were out there for the Frozen Four, like found a couple spots that were pretty cool, but like just didn't seem like they really had the like hockey pregame vibe going anywhere that we went outside of maybe like one or two spots. Oh, Jason's back from the yard work. Only halfway through the period. Blues have a killer goal song too. Let's Go Blues by St. Louis natives. The Urge, one of my favorite bands. Frozen 4 2002 is rocking. There you go, Cosgrove. Yeah, since when do they review icing calls? I mean, especially when icing calls like don't get called half the time. Like the amount of times that people fire it down from like 2 feet behind the red line. I don't understand why that's just like who cares, but then offsides we're like looking to the millimeter. It's pretty weird behavior. Push it back to 12 or 12-10. Oops. I'm a minute off on that.
Yeah, that's
12:24 for him, which, yeah, you're like, we're at a stoppage right now. They're showing a replay, Urban, at least on my screen.
Oh, I'm at 11:57.
They just showed like Kaprizov chop and Eck going for hit. Now they're showing Eck in the penalty box, making a weird face.
Oh, Hines is losing his mind.
Really?
I mean, it's on his hands. I don't know. Oh,
the black
shit.
on black is certainly a move.
Is it? I thought oh, yeah. In the green tie.
Like Ford Field, what? Yep, /.
Hines just screamed at the ref. That's fucking bullshit. All right, need another big time kill.
Come on, Russell, I need it. Where are the best pregame spots? Where are you hitting before you go to the game? Oh, Isha sent some people over. Here we go. Who's all in the chat that came over from Isha? Let us know. All right, big kill here. Big kill. All right, there's one. There's one.
Yeah, I think I must be pretty far ahead.
Wait, oh. Ballpark Village didn't have much that was catered to hockey, except for that one cool spot, which was a whole FanDuel live area. The beer and food were pretty shit, if I'm being honest. Disappointing.
This PK.
God damn it, Cosgrove. The landing isn't what it used to be. Hey, I think, everyone except for Z is hoping that the Habs upset the Capitals.
No, I would love. I mean, again, this is the first time the Habs have been good for a long time, but the Bruins aren't in the playoffs, so that building fucking rules, and that place was jumping last night.
It was.
So I would love to see.
But see,
and that game was crazy. At one point, they both had the e-bug on the bench. It was crazy, dude. Fucking murdered Logan Thompson, dude.
I'm not going to challenge your integrity on this one because I believe that you believe that right now.
What?
If Montreal ties it up and you start seeing everything going around online, you're going to immediately flip the switch, be like, fuck them.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I'm always going to say fuck them. But at the same time, I love that building rocking for playoff hockey. And, at this point, again, the Bruins are in the playoffs. I'm not in danger of losing to them in the playoffs again. So, I do want them. I would love to see them advance because I think it's crazy. Humble brag on the working out.
Yeah, humble brag.
Me too, dude. Fucking 12-ounce curls.
Leg day, Jordan. You won't do leg day.
Another big save. What another monster kill from Minnesota.
Should mention that he hasn't started drinking. Oh, what? Oh, false advertisement. That just means after your workout, you got to come back here and actually comment that you had Pink Whitney. Enjoy the workout and the friends.
Hey, that's 2 really solid kills this game.
Which is something I did not think that we would say.
I did not think that sentence would come out of my mouth in reference to the Minnesota Wild at any point in this series.
Yeah, okay, Cosgrove. Back in 30. Here we go.
What the fuck is that? That is a crazy penalty from Kolesar. I can't believe he's fucking arguing. Wait till you see this. Did he
hold you to it, Jordan?
Dude, what the fuck was that? This is actual. Why did he do that? Dude, what is he doing?
You got to go clip that right now, man.
I am clipping it.
All right, we need to hear from everybody. That clip of Kolesar literally grabbing Zuccarello's stick and throwing around over top of his head. What's the caption? What's the caption?
How is he arguing? How is he arguing that right now, dude?
I don't know. He saw Hines do it.
He grabbed it.
Oh, Isha's here. Yeah, sorry, Isha, no score bug because you didn't tell me how.
That is insane. How is he arguing? Hey, fucking step on their throats right here. Big power play goal, Zeke Williams. Come on.
How many guys would you say, like, out of like prominent NHL players? Like, we're not talking like, oh, they're an NHLer. Like, the guys that are like a top 3 or 4 player on their team, arguably. How many do you think you like don't recognize if you saw them on the street?
I bet it would actually be more than I would. Like, I bet now I would give myself more credit, and like I bet I would miss a lot.
Right. I like just seeing Shea Theodore there, like playing with his hair on the bench without his helmet on. I'm like, there is no chance I would know that that's Shea Theodore.
Right. No, I agree 100%. Like, I would literally, I know for a fact that I would. I'm like, in my head, I would be like, yeah, I'd be able to recognize what I do.
Bro, the one that I had.
Oh my God, did that go in?
So I think I've told this story before. I'm pretty sure you've heard it, of me running into Dustin Bufflin.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So I'm at the Ridgedale Chipotle out in Minnetonka, and like I'm sitting there and sure shit, this hat, like that's Dustin Bufflin. But there's always that like slight hesitation, and especially like to go up and be like, oh, hey, you're that one black dude that plays hockey. Like, if you're wrong, like for some reason, like the racist card was just sitting in the back of my head, but I still just walk up to him like, you play hockey? He's like, yep. I'm like, Dustin Bufflin. And I just like put my hand out and like, hey, like just nice to meet you kind of thing. And I've never seen him move that fast. He was out the door immediately.
He literally, there's nothing he hates more than just like, I don't know, people. He's like, I'm going to retire when I'm still nasty, and I'm just gonna fish.
The fact though that he dipped out that quick actually like made it that much cooler. I'm like, holy shit, you are exactly who they said you are. It's all true.
Like, yeah. He's like, okay.
Oh, Dark Charged 87.
Heads up.
A penguin in suffering like myself. Throw whatever you want into the chat, man. We can have a therapy session here together. I'm with you.
Oh,
right, fair. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably like 75% hit rate for like prominent NHL players. If I like ran into them on the street.
Yeah.
Problem is sometimes like you're just like not even ready for it or looking for it, you know?
Right. Yeah.
But I told you, dude, that
come on, boys.
The weirdest one for me was just chilling at a hotel in St. Louis during the finals in 19, and freaking Bergeron, Marchand, and Bacchus are just like going for their like morning walk, and they go past, and I just like no one else has a freaking clue who they are. I'm like, I gotta go say hi.
Yeah,
I go down and say hi, and is the hat? Oh no, my hat's not within reach like it usually is, but I'm wearing my Penguins hat. And I believe it was Bacchus who actually said it, but like stops and looks like, that's a fucking ugly hat.
Fucking rules, dude.
It was great. I'm like, yes, roast me. Go.
Oh, that power play is looking good too.
Push back. I think you're very much like us. This would be me. I have literally worked entire summers with guys that I don't recognize without hard hats and sunglasses.
Hey, Zeev is really looking more and more comfortable like every shift. Like, he hasn't done anything crazy, but like you could tell that first game there's obviously jitters there, but he's like pretty, like, I feel like every time he's been on the ice, he's been a little bit more assertive, just like with decision making and like being confident in whatever he's doing.
This is great from Cosgrove. I played poker with Ron Artest at the Palms a long time ago. An obvious NBA fan, white guy, said, "You know who you look like? Ron Artest." Ron Artest replies, "I get that a lot." That's just like the Will Ferrell on SNL thing. He's like, "Oh, you look a lot like Ryan Reynolds." He's like, "Yeah, I get that a lot." He's like, "Are you?" He's like, "Yes, I am."
Oh, they would have been a huge momentum boost here if they'd capitalized on that. The two really solid kills, and then one of the dumbest penalties I've ever seen someone take. The fact that he picked the stick up like that is so funny.
Cosgrove, if you ever, I mean ever, Play poker with Phil Kessel. I need to know about it the second it's happening, or our friendship is over. All right, Dark Charge 87. Talk to me about some of the Kyle Dubas decisions. Like, which are the ones that like really infuriate you? Because I need to see if we're on the same page or not. Because he's definitely had some that bothered me, but I also have agreed with a lot of his decisions too. No, Urban, don't do that. Don't be that person. He's made some questionable decisions, but I'm pretty sure a lot of it's directed from the top. Ron Artest leaves. Was that really Ron Artest? Like, how many 6'7" black guys who look like Ron Artest are not Ron Artest? All right, Cosgrove.
Oh, he said it.
Yeah, that's See, Urban, I could not disagree with you more. This is one that I will fight people over. That Erik Karlsson trade at the time, like, sure, we can look at it in hindsight and say it hasn't been the greatest. The awful contracts that they shed, which Dubas' fault that the Granlund contract existed. That is the trade that I will sit here and never defend. I don't know why he made that move to bring Granlund in. It pissed me off. But he offloaded some really bad contracts, brought in Erik Karlsson with some money retained, and it seemed like it's something that could work. Now, did it? No. But like, people carved that trade, and I didn't have a problem with it. When we eliminate the Golden Knights, I don't want to play the Stars again. Well, good news is it'd be at least one more round, Wild is life, and I'm with you. That is not. I don't want Colorado or Dallas. Like, if you're the Wild, you would rather play Winnipeg or St. Louis than either of those two teams, right?
I mean, yeah, probably. I don't know. They've always, like, I feel like over the past few years, they've weirdly played really well. I guess, like,
Blue line's bad, Urban. I'm with you. Yes, this is accurate, Cosgrove. We do not want to be out here jinxing things. Although 5 minutes left, Urban, I'm remembering right now, but you are responsible for reminding me. We got to put up a poll. Everyone actually start throwing into the chat. Who's the player that we're going to be riding in the third period that we're going to speak into goal scoring? Give me your best picks in the comments, and I'll make a poll for the intermission that we'll run off of. But it can't be like Kaprizov. Like, it's got to be someone that's an unlikely goal scorer. Pick someone for the Wild. We're all going to ride them together. I like both of these plays from Urban. That's a good start. See, pushback. I feel like Boldy's too obvious. That doesn't prove if we have any magical powers on this stream. We need a guy that would prove that we made it happen. All right, that's another Bouillon. All right, so far, Bogo and Bouillon are the only ones going on there. I like the Brazeau pick. That's a fun one. Oh, Vinny, that'd be a fun one too. All right, keep them coming, guys. Bring all the options in the chat. We'll deliberate, and then we'll throw a poll together. I like Pushback's pick. Middleton would be a fun one. I also feel like the vibes won't be higher with any player on the team scoring a goal than Middleton. Oh, dear Lord. This would be the way to test it. Would it not, Z?
That's what I was thinking. That's the one that I was thinking.
All right, so Nyquist is going on the poll for sure. We've got to have one or two defensemen, which as of now, it sounds like, I mean, based on the comments, it's Zeev for sure, and then it's a debate between Middleton and Bogo. And then I like the Brazeau pick. I think that's a fun one. So Nyquist,
I do think at this point, because we're talking about it as if like we're planning on it, I think we fucked ourselves.
But we haven't picked one yet. You're just saying the fact that we realized our powers means that they don't exist anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair. Well, that's how we're going to find out.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
This would be...
that would rock.
Not. Just scores the goal, rips through his jersey, doesn't even have shoulder pads. He just has his heart rate monitor.
Let's see.
Yeah, so Dark Charged, I'll defend the Carlson one. At the time it was made, I understood the deal entirely, and I was actually very excited and celebrated it more so with what they got rid of in bringing Carlson in. Ryan Graves one hurts, and at the time of the deal, I actually liked it, and he's not only making 4.5. I thought it was a higher number than that. Maybe I'm wrong, but no, the Ryan Graves
play,
one,
Foligno.
Bad signing.
That's gotta get deep though.
I can't defend it. Ryan Graves bad, which is unfortunate.
Another great fucking play. That's big.
The chat is going strong still. There's still more people that are on here and in the chat than we have likes on the stream. So please give us the good old thumbs up because it will make Isha very happy. Urban, the Raquel one is tough. I liked the move and acquisition. Granted, I think the bigger indictment is that I think this would have been the ideal time to trade him because he had such a good year. The fact that they didn't is indicative that I think they plan on keeping him, which is unfortunate.
Hartman has 10 shot attempts today. Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, respect it, Dark Charged. Very fair. Someone wants me to show my screen. I don't even know what that means or why. Who's the Juice World Lover 999?
Dude,
I had no issue with the Letang signing. That, like, good value on the AAV, and you're keeping a legend there. I didn't have an issue with it. He could have gotten 2 or 3 mil a year more on the open market. Oh, yeah. Well, unfortunately, YouTube will shut us down immediately if we actually have the game streaming live on here.
What a play from Boldy.
I wish we could make this way more fun. Yeah, the Tristan Jerry contract, bad. I didn't think he would be as bad as he's been. I thought the injuries were the real concern, but since signing the contract, he's just been ass. It's been really bad. So the fact that he's actually been able to play and hasn't been good, I would have never predicted that. I was just afraid when he gave out the contract because I'm like, how is this guy going to stay healthy? He stayed healthy and he's been bad. So, yep. Totally understand the Jerry criticism.
Big last couple minutes here, the second period.
We got 2.5 to go. Wild still up 2-1. Big time. Yeah,
I don't either way changes
that great, Urban. I mean, better than it was to start, but it hard to defend Tristan Jerry signing. It's not going to age great. I don't know how they're going to offload it either. I think they're kind of stuck with it.
Kaprizov going for the fucking coin. Who reversed it?
All right, final call here, everybody. If you have players that you want us to try and speak into a goal being scored in the third period, right now front runners are, well, we got 3 defensemen. Boyum's in it for sure. Then it's Bogo or Middleton. Nyquist is for sure in, and then I think Brazeau is the other leader at the forward group. Hey, even though he's not playing, I respect this, Dark Charged.
They need to survive this right here. Oh, they're gassed.
Oh.
Got to get it out. Has to be a clear.
Cosgrove says no poll. Maybe that's my first poll. Should we do a poll or not?
That's huge. That's huge. Surviving that push. I gotta pull up how long all of those guys are just on the ice for. Boldy was just on the ice for 232. 222 for Eriksson Ek.
Which is just like a walk in the park for Brock Faber.
Yeah, it's light work, yeah. 2 minutes, Spurge. Correll 308. Dude, I think I watched that fucking Kaprizov assist to Boldy 700 times.
UFO pizza. Cosgrove, I was actually going to get to this in a second, but thank you for typing it out for me. Vegas lines equal blended per Jesse Granger. Eichel, Carlson Smith, Saad, Hurdle, Dorofeev, Pearson, Howden, Stone, Barbashev. Is it Roy or Wah? I always get really confused when I see that one. And Kolesar. That is like as blended as you can blend. Oh, boy. Z. Our boy Russell is thrilled to have Jim Montgomery as their coach.
You should. He fucking rules.
He does rule.
Again, one of his his biggest strength is legitimately getting every ounce out of like a decent hockey team. Like a decent average hockey team. Jim Montgomery gets everything out of his players. It's crazy.
I feel like Russell needs one of your shirts.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's like the 2020 or the 22-23 thing fucks it up though.
No, it's still just all it is Montgomery vibes. That's all it is.
It's very upsetting that it's happening. Different franchise. All right. Getting out 2-1 up after that last 3-minute push from Vegas is huge.
All right, everyone vote in the poll to determine whether or not we'll do a poll.
Oh my God, that Foligno hit.
Yes, he does things. All right, Z, keep the train as off the tracks as it has been thus far. I am going to go take a piss real quick.
Sounds good. All right, 2-1 after 2. Next 20 minutes it's gonna be something. Man, if they can get out of this game up 3-1 in this series, you can just put the boots to them. It's fucking huge. Well played, Cosgrove. How many hits does Foligno have? Let's see. Only 5. Wow, he's really slacking today.
Ooh. We the People wants to see Hartman score to piss off SDPN. I need to know more about this because I pay zero attention to SDPN.
Yeah, they hate him.
I think it would be wiser to leave a piss, but that's just me. Oh, nice. Okay. Sure. Of course you did, Isha. Of course you have a piss jug. Dear Lord. I'm with you, big ticket. That is very disturbing. What up, Ben? Welcome to the chat. Minnesota going crazy. Love to see it. Unlike literally every insider or person that covers hockey who was very, very against it. Well, Cosgrove, I think you're going to be outvoted here. So far, 73% yes. I'll let it go a little bit longer, but then the poll's going to run. Do the best you can to lobby. Z, big ticket wants you to know Foligno only has 5 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Coward.
Yeah, right before he came back, I was like, wow, he's really slacking, dude. That last one on McNabb, I just tweeted it out. He fucking hammered him.
Gatorade bottles.
Control Alt Delete.
And the bottle. I can't stop once I start. It stings. Pull over. If I could watch any movie again for the first time, Dumb and Dumber has to be near the top of my list. Ooh, this is a good point Urban brings up. Do we need to start, now that we've gotten deep into the analytics and a lot of the people that are like more about like fighting, Isha, would you be more interested in analytics if we could actually break down the degree to which someone laid a hit? It's like, yeah, this guy had like 3 hits, but 2 of them were explosive hits and 1 was an eviscerating hit.
High danger hit.
High danger hit. That's a great one. I like that. Tommy Boy is a great movie. See, I don't need Tommy Boy to be a first viewing, though. Like, I can very much enjoy Tommy Boy watching it now. But a great movie. Great pick, Urban. Significant hits. Yes. 100%. All right. Isha's sold. I think we can sell any other meathead.
Holy mackerel. The
bombs in their trucks. Fucking sickos. Damn.
Gustafson is doing his thing right now. This heat map, dude, at 5v5 is insane. There's just
Reiko has like
nothing for
returned to being a good player.
That was an absolute bomb the other night. Let's see.
He absolutely manhandled JT Miller. People need to not forget.
JT Miller punched himself in the face.
Stop hitting yourself.
Let's see.
Let's pump the brakes here, Urban. That is high praise. Tropic Thunder was, but like, I don't feel like the entire movie start to finish was good enough for me. I don't know. It had some great moments, though. I still think like the fact that Tom Cruise played that role.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
That is so good.
A lot of the most obscene shit that he did was his idea too. He's like, no, we have to make my character legitimately absurd. He's like, I need to be dancing a lot.
Originally, I don't think he was even going to be like that character. He's like, hang on, what if I was like a studio head? And trust me, I can nail it because I've talked to a lot of studio heads.
I fucking hate these guys.
He crushed it. It was so good.
So good, yeah.
I'm going to be honest, and this is probably going to draw a lot of hate. I've never thought that a Jack Black character was that good. He's not one of my guys. Understand the appeal. Oh, Pushback. A great movie. Electric movie. I love to. I was telling Z, I don't know, Z, if this was off air or during our Judd's Bud stream, but apparently the guy that plays JP was doing an interview recently. And he said that all of his like one-offs, like in his robot voice and weird shit, all cameos, like unscripted, that Nick Swardson would like tell him right before going in and filming. The best one being the, how can they see me as he's like up against the wall. He's like, we got to do some weird transition shot here real quick just to jump from one scene to the next. And he's like, I don't know what to do. He's like, dude, just go in there, go up against the wall and just like act like you're invisible and be surprised when they can see you. It's like one of the best scenes in the movie. It's so good. God. Slap shot, classic, of course. Even though, hot take, I think Mystery Alaska is the best hockey movie out there.
It's a really good one. One of the like coolest possible like
let's go Russell
sport experiences you could possibly have is literally like in Mystery Alaska with a massive crowd. The fucking entrance to the ice from their locker room is so fucking sick. Imagine that, dude. That would be unbelievable.
I have a toy pony. He takes big shits. Goonies, classic. Hangover the first time, great. I will say, I think better for a first time viewing, super bad. That is the closest I've come to peeing myself watching a movie for the first time.
Who's gonna
now one scene? If I could see it again for the first time in any movie, I don't think that The Ringer is like one that stacks up to some of the like cult classics and the greats. But when he says, "When the fuck did we get ice cream?" I damn near lost
one of
all of my
all-time
insides. Like it gone.
If you watch the movie too, if you look at Johnny Knoxville, when he says that, he breaks like and it stays in, dude. He literally just starts laughing. He's like,
that Muhammad.
Another
read a fucking book for once.
Another great fucking line from Semi-Pro is just, it appears a line has been crossed by Father Pat of all people.
Did you see me drop that one on Pat the other day?
Yeah, dude.
And he just replies, brilliant.
appears a line has been crossed by Father Pat of all people.
The Godfather is a great not trilogy, duology. If you just skip the third one, it's great. All right. So we're doing the real poll then. Let's get it. So what did we decide on here, Z? We said for sure for you, we're doing Gus Nyquist. Is it with a W or a V?
What?
It's with a W. Sorry, a U or a V.
A U.
We're gonna go with Justin Brazeau.
Gustav Nyquist.
K-A-T. I'm out of here.
Did I hear a niner in there?
Calling from a walkie-talkie. Then we're gonna do Zeev Buyum. And what's the last one, Z? I'm giving you the call. Middleton or Bogosian?
Middleton.
All right. Which player are we willing into a third period goal with our black magic voodoo? Polls up. Hit it. And again, if you haven't given the old thumbs up to the stream yet, do it. Do it now. Isha needs it. He'll get very angry if you don't do it. These are definitely good players, Universal Habs. Respect it. Suzuki has been a man possessed.
He's really good. You know who's been awesome? I'm very happy for is Slavkovsky the last 2 years. He probably should not have gone right into the NHL. He was getting killed. But the last couple of years, like I was watching that game last night and he made like outside of just like putting up points, he makes so many just like good little plays with a stick. And he just keeps getting more and more physical too. That's an awesome hockey player. I really like him.
Which one am I going with, Z? Bad for Business or Stratosphere?
I like the Bad for Business. Look at that.
Doing it. So far, Zeev Buium leading at 40%. Not gonna lie, it'd be very fun to will him into a goal. So I don't protest. Oh, 45%. Here we go. Oh, baby. Delicious.
Dylan Laux on Twitter. Dylan Laux. This is crazy. And this goes to our theory about how this team feels about him. Marco Rossi, who has goals in back-to-back games, has only played 4 minutes and 40 seconds through 2 periods. Gustav Nyquist, who has 0-5 on 5 goals in 25 games with the Wild and 1 in his last 73, has played 6 minutes 11 seconds today. He has 1 shot in 4 games in the playoffs. 1 shot. Retweeted by Michael Russo.
Urban, I am 100% in, by the way. If we will someone into this third period goal, which right now, leading candidate Zeev Buium, beer is being shotgun, and I think that is like the indication that I need to get a Zeev Buium jersey. Whether that's now, the question is, do I go Wild or Denver or USA? That might if he scores, that'll be the next poll. Only reason I have
as
this
long as you don't hang it up in the
hat-trick.
background, you can't hang it up in the background of your streams.
I feel like I need that because that's the one that like I don't think I can jinx him out of being here. And if he does, then I just never podcast again.
Are you familiar with jinxes and how they work?
Tell me more. Talk dirty to me.
We're already fucked.
But no, Urban, I will absolutely shotgun a beer with you, my friend, if we get a Zeev Buium goal out of our dark magic.
Did you hear, though, the tweet I just read off from Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy.
I need to go find that and share it with the world because it's incredible.
Dylan also tweeted after the third game. He's like, Wild up 2-1 in the series. The last few times they did that, they ended up losing in 6 games. And Russo just replied, I'm going to start calling you Russo.
Well, no, is that what he said? I think he said like the people are going to start calling
people are going to start calling
or something.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck.
So that was a good one.
It was a good one, yeah. Dylan Laux, great follow. Anyone that doesn't follow him should.
For
great.
Both the Wild, which he's been a lot more entrenched in recently, but also Gopher coverage.
Gopher coverage, he's awesome, yeah.
Does a great job with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him and see if he wants to like do some stuff, whether it's like intermissions during Gopher games or if he just wants to jump on for like Gopher coverage for Fellowship or Judd's Buds.
Yeah.
But good
100%.
dude, great coverage, and like it can't be understated that if Mike Russo is willing to take you under his wing, you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know him like super well. But seems like a good dude, and if Russo is willing to mentor him, dude must be awesome. Period.
Yeah, no, he's yeah. I'm a big fan of his work.
Your scream reaction always gets me.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
Just
right,
the neck on that girl is insane.
She starts back here, dude. We got a minute and a half till the one of the biggest third periods in recent memory here for the Minnesota.
Ooh, do I just mess with the people?
I don't know why this is making me laugh, but I quote tweeted Dylan's tweet with the screaming girl, and disappointed Minnesota sports fan replied, "Shh, tranquilo, it's working, isn't it?" Tranquilo. That's funny. Have you seen Leonard just mercilessly chirping Jack Guy last night? Like every chance he could, he's just been all over him. He's such a rat, it's incredible.
We love all of our rats except for Nick Cousins, right? Who got fined for fluffing a puck at Stolars, which I love.
One of my favorite, like,
Nick Cousins moments is in the 2023 playoffs when Panthers Bruins first round, fucking Tyler Bertuzzi just like literally grabbed a stick out of his hands, skated to the Bruins bench, and just snapped it in half. Cousins was losing his mind. God, that was God damn it. Bertuzzi was so good in Boston. Fuck. You know, it's been interesting this whole series, and like it's actually been like usually when they do this, at least historically, like the regular season, it does not end up well. The fucking Wild have been super aggressive with these pinches, and like they're winning the battles like every time. I think that's like also how you have to play against Vegas. Like you have to be aggressive because if you just like sit in, like they are all over you. All right, here we go.
All right.
Massive 20 minutes here.
So we have to talk a little bit about Zeev Buium based on the poll
Can't manufacture.
Thank you all for contributing to the poll. Zeev Buium, 56% of the vote when there were 4 included. Pretty spread evenly across the other 3. I don't know. What is there to say about Zeev Buium that we haven't said every single week for the past year?
That's crazy. Brendan Bert just said this is if they hang on and come out up, this will be the first time they've ever in their history been up 3-1 in a series. That's crazy.
That I would have won that trivia question.
No, I know. It's in my head. It's just nuts that's never.
It's crazy to think for any team, yes, but for the Wild, no.
Right.
That almost would make me like in the back of my head, just a little weirdly nervous. Like,
yeah.
Like,
well, there's another stat that makes me very nervous that I don't know if I want to repeat. Yeah. Oh my God, that puck was just rolling down the wall. There it is. And again, aggressive. Knock it back in the Vegas.
All right, everyone in the chat, say your favorite thing about Zeev Buium. Go.
Oh, there's the stat too. Minnesota Wild. 0-4. Game 4 is what holding a 2-1 series lead.
Wait, Urban, this can't be real.
No, they're 31-0 all year long.
When
they're the only team in the NHL that have the only team in the NHL this year. That was the one I didn't want to bring up. They're the only team in the league all year long that has never lost a game in which they come in the third period with a lead. That's the one that makes me like it's.
So have they just like hardly ever come into the third period with the lead?
31.
That seems way too high. I want to know how many of those happened before the year of our Lord and Savior 2025.
About 29 of them. 29 of them. The only 2 have been this playoff series. Ooh, Stone down. Oh, he's bleeding.
Nobody makes me bleed.
He's leaking. Oh, if that's oh God. If that was a stick, that's going to be 4.
Ooh, Rusty AF joining the chat.
Fuck.
Rhymes with Steve.
Zeev Buium's about to get a double minor.
Dude, how are we going to work Adam and Zeev into the... All right, moving on.
Yeah, so that's not
We the
great.
people. Zeev wanted to be here.
Big 4-minute kill coming here.
Stone smashed. Stone got a big cut. I'm not sure. Hey, hot takes. Stop this. Blowing the game for us. Oh, no. Are they giving him 4?
Yeah, they're looking at it like there's no way he doesn't end up. Yeah.
I was deep into the chat. I didn't see what happened. I just saw the blood.
Yeah, it was the most obvious.
Hang on. Hang on. Z Buyam is coming out of the box. Breakaway goal. That's all it's teeing us up for. Huh.
He was fucking leaking.
Hang on now. As long as Vegas scores 2 or less goals off of it, we've balanced our voodoo at least. Thanks, Rusty.
Just don't fucking give one up immediately here.
That would be ideal. I'm with you.
Oh! They missed that one.
Huh?
Middleton just got hit up high too, but nothing.
Oh! I thought that Goudreau was getting sent. God damn it. Cosgrove, you clearly haven't studied voodoo.
Great fucking play.
What's the time for you right now, Z?
17:10.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. Okay.
Yeah, mine like started lagging for
only by like 5-ish seconds. So nothing crazy.
No, next.
I need to know if like you're getting excited about something before I see it or after.
Yeah.
Yeah, for anyone listening, just see
another. I mean, it's obviously still 38 seconds, but this first minute 22 has been incredible, dude. Again, there it is. They're just so aggressive.
Where was this all goddamn year?
Well, half the guys that are being aggressive have been dead.
Name one. Eck, sure. And I mean, fair. Eck makes a big difference in the penalty kill, but otherwise, like this group has been intact. No excuses.
Another good clear. There we go. Come on, 30 more seconds at least. Come on.
What's your major?
Guts go. Gotta. What a fucking clear by Faber.
Accurate by Cosgrove. Only stick fouls.
That's an unreal first kill. They have. Another dude, this is impressive. Oh my god.
If Kaprizov scored a shorthanded goal, would we immediately have to like brand that and make t-shirts that say penalty Kirill? Eric C, what's going on, man? Where are you, Eric C? We'll try and help you as best we can.
Dude, aggressive again.
I don't even know what you're saying here, but I support you. That was bad.
Ugh.
Eric, do you have any cable or streaming services? If not, Z, what's the site that you usually go to?
What?
What's the site you usually go to stream games you can't get?
Usually, it's depending. Sportsurge.club that gives you a bunch. Then there's less
Oh, that's not the one I would thought of.
On hockey's the other one. There's way more like pop-ups.
Lots of pop-ups, lots of spamming, but on hockey works. Otherwise, the one that you said.
So
uses the Amazon Fire Stick.
The source that's like you get like 1 or 2 pop-ups and it just starts working from Sports Surge's Stream East. Oh boy, now they're pressing now. Oh boy.
Eichel's on the board.
Big time save from Gus. Don't go in the box. Don't take another penalty here.
This is... Oh, man.
Need a couple big shifts here. Get the crowd going again.
We need a big shift from Zeev Buium. I just feel like something's coming for him. If he gets another penalty, we don't say his name again.
That's always I don't know why there's not. I feel like usually in that situation right there, the ref lets that one go. And if they want to challenge, let them challenge when it's that close. Wait. There it goes.
There's a lot of work. I don't know how Isha does this. I've only watched like roughly half the game, if I'm being honest.
Come on. Another good pinch there. No. Ugh. Need some possession. Oh, fuck.
Do we get a fight? I think no way, unless there's like a big hit or something that someone's got to answer for. Like at this point, tie game, third period, half to go. Isha will cringe, but no, fight is unlikely.
Great play. Oh, that's another great play. Of course, at the end of a shift.
Bad for business. Good call, Z. Everyone, check out Barrel Theory, whether you're at the X or post game in St. Paul.
Uh-oh. Oh, what a play.
You know it's bad when both of us and the chat are silent. All right, Eric C's in the mix. Crack streams. Ooh. Just under 12 minutes to go in the third period. Tie game, 2-2. Refs may or may not be a problem. I won't weigh in on that.
Go.
It's going to get deep. Oh, I like the linesman.
Oh, man.
They really are not. This is fascinating with this just refusal to play this fourth line.
Well, did you see Russo's post?
No.
I'll read it verbatim. Fourth line just got their first shift since 13:05 left in the second, and Brazo immediately offside on a Faber home run pass and back to the bench.
Yeah. That's a really nice play.
Anyone that says John Hines for Jack Adams can eat shit. That's you, Cosgrove. You're cool.
Cracking another fluffy, hazy IPA.
Oh, fluffy, hazy McUltra?
Night shift.
Oh, it's actually a fluffy, hazy. Hey,
I wasn't lying. Yeah.
No, what we got?
That's a night shift.
All right, fine. I don't want to see it. It's probably ugly as shit. It's an owl. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I need to know how fluffy it is. Also, why would you have an
One
owl
of the fluffy
that's fluffy?
Fluffy.
No one knows of an owl.
Oh, there goes the fake tough guy, the minivan man.
Boo that man. Boo.
Oh, yeah. Grab the chin strap, you fucking pigeon. What a loser. Fuck off. All right.
Z, want you to weigh in on this. One of your people, Lauren, Big Bruins Energy. If a player is suspended during the playoffs, they should put them in a glass bubble and dangle them over the ice so they can watch their team play in shame. It can't be a bubble, though. It's got to be a cage.
It's pretty good. I like that one.
It would be very funny. Or, like, I think it'd be funny to force them to be part of, like, the broadcast or the play-by-play, or, like, have them be part of the intermission report. Like, what do you think? As their team loses while they're out.
Ah, fuck.
For real though, I need to see the Brazo, Chenyan, Rossi line go to work. They made so many plays down low on the forecheck, creating turnovers. I mean, that's literally how Rossi scored. So I don't know why just the refusal to play that line is mind-boggling to me. It is a weird thing that just
mind
happens
boggling?
constantly. You know, it's a good bottle.
Like when your mind gets trapped in a bottle.
Like in a bottle. All right, big couple shifts here. How does he still only have credit for 5 hits, dude? I've watched him throw 3 more massive ones since the second period. Very nice, got 6.
Fuck that.
How did that? How?
What's the quote from Semi-Pro? Like, several sequences of random events just transpired and the ball went in. God damn it. Eric C. investing in Corel cards. I like to play.
Did Hartman grab him? Is that why there was no call?
I mean, Hartman was holding him.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Kevin's got the.
I think that's got to be it. Like Hartman was aggressively holding him down. I don't know, but I'm not happy.
That's not great. The Wild have really had nothing this whole period, too. If you have Kirill and Boldy, can have a couple big monster shifts here.
Here we go! Let's go, everybody!
Huge response. Jared Spurgeon.
They doubted us.
That rocks. Again, dude, he's down there. They've just been so aggressive. There he is. Ends up down low.
Let's freaking go, people. Rusty, we don't know what happened either.
Go. Keep moving from Spurge.
Spurge is the word.
Great play.
Have you heard about the Spurge? Let's go, boys.
Oh,
I don't know Isha's button bar well enough, but there should be one right now going. Burr, 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 burr.
Are they going to challenge?
Ooh, they might. For a lot of reasons. Kaprizov in the crease, net off the moorings. I don't know. Hot Take says there's no way they're going to challenge it. Rusty's making gumbo. Talk to him, Z.
What?
He just said talk to me. So I directed it at you. Let's go, people. Oh, man.
I don't know. There we go. We're good.
What a goal. What a fuck. That's so big to respond that quick, too.
It's massive.
Get that crowd going again. Fuck me.
Oh, Trenian breakaway! A lot of things just happened. That was a
dude. If Brazo just tucked there,
if he did, oh my goodness.
the X would have actually exploded. That's
no, it would have imploded.
Hill kicking that puck out is unbelievable. How's everyone in the chat feeling? I haven't even looked. God, if that went in. What a hockey game.
I am nachos. I like it. Wild as Life. Did you get a new picture or is that the same one? I don't know why I thought it was a different one. No challenge. Good goal.
Oh, yeah. Look at that fucking building. That crowd is bumping right now. God, I love playoff hockey.
Dude, that rink in the postseason is fucking gnarly.
Hell yeah.
We all thought. Fans would be so conflicted if Trenian scored that goal.
Anyone that actually feels conflicted, I would have punched the face.
No, they want to hate him so bad.
I know, it's just so annoying. It's like, why do you want to?
But it's less about him than it is about who's Nadinov going and them thinking he was the next coming of Russian supremacy.
It's ridiculous.
This is big time.
Come on here, boys.
All over him. Look how aggressive, dude. Ooh, I don't know if I like that one, though. Let's go. Let's go. No call? Did he trip over his own feet?
Zuccarello looks like he knows that he just tripped or something, maybe.
I mean, he definitely caught him, but I'm surprised that he went down as hard as he did. Hang on, here we go. I'm torn. I want to see that angle.
It looked like
his slow-mo.
It looked like, I mean, either way, it looked like the stick ended up coming up on the hands anyways, though. Well, it definitely did.
Refs are trying to give it to them. Zook did dive, though.
I really don't want to talk about the refs, but
I don't know.
They keep making it pretty hard not to.
Guys, they're the least penalized team in hockey. That wasn't a penalty.
the most.
We have to maintain the narrative.
God, this is a fucking hockey game. My God.
Oh, Z, we're in. I posted in all caps, free Marco Rossi, and then just in like parentheses, please question mark. Michael Rossi liked it.
Such a beauty, dude.
He's the best.
He should, again, I've said this a million times, seeing him at Rossi's NHL debut in Boston, like he was legitimately every step he was like bouncing. Just a big smile on his face. It was funny.
Anyone that's on here right now, please, sometime tomorrow, maybe even tonight, Joe Smith will be posting on Twitter/X, the Everything app, and asking for mailbag questions. And I need everyone to ask, why does John Hines and Bill Guerin hate Marco Rossi? Please, just litter it with that. I'm fine spending our entire fellowship mailbag talking about Marco Rossi because I'm furious. And I
spend most of my work day talking about it, you know, with other people that are like, please, sir.
I think it was before game 3. I was texting Joe about something else, and like somehow we got on the topic of Rossi, and I was just like, why does John Hines hate him? And he's like, he doesn't. And then I had no response. I'm just like, all right, we're not going down this path because he does.
I'm gonna call one of my patients that I've worked with for fucking randomly just for years. Like, what's your take? He's gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I'm like, this is the Rossi hate is crazy. He's gonna be like, all right, whatever you say, bro. Why are you calling me? Because I want your take. All right, they're on the ice again. They got 2 shifts in 5 minutes. That's nice. So just rock spiked Howden. Love that pass.
We'll see. Zach Phillips just said that this game is on crack. I throw the bat signal to see if he wants to jump on with us. Oh, man. The chat going silent again is always an indication that everyone's butt cheeks are clenched.
Too many men.
Rusty AF. No, dude, this game is on Bud Light Apple. Very confusing. That's one of the better comments so far. I love it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Gustafsson. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, hell yeah. We got a panger holy jumping, baby. What a fucking save.
Fuck, 3:50 to go. Here we go.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right, dude. I don't know how fucking Isha does this by himself. Like, I don't even like. What do people like? I don't even know. People just content to just watch in silence, just with some homies.
Like, I think Isha finds ways to fill the silence.
It's true. Just talking about karate kicks, dude.
The X is buzzing. Big face off here, fellas. Wow. That's a big win.
This is so accurate. Thank you, Rusty. Z, you've been quoted from your brain.
What do you want from me?
It's so true. Are you not entertained?
Oh, twig in orbit.
Urban, Isha doesn't stop talking, which I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, but it's absolutely factual.
It's impressive.
He just starts chirping the Leafs and talking about Vancouver.
That
Thank you,
rocks.
Hot Takes. That's exactly it. And then it's like, if we were watching a fight stream, they'd be way more exciting. Like, shut up. Oh, Jordan's back. It was way more than 30 minutes, but welcome back, Jordan. Get your pink Whitney. Let us know how she sips. It's crunch time.
Come on, boys.
2:43 left in the third period. Knotted up at 3-3. Shots 35-23 in favor of Vegas. 23, though. That's good juju for our boy. Maybe he'll get another shift. Probably not, though.
Yeah, who the fuck are we kidding?
Oh, man. Seriously, John Hines looks like he's ready to murder someone, and it's not even his facial expression that always looks like that, but it's the suit.
Pray for that piece of gum. Pray for that piece of gum. Oh.
Under 2 minutes to go. Crazy they didn't stop the clock.
That's got to get out. That puck has.
Hmm?
That puck has to get out. Jonas Birdie, an escape artist.
Later, Granny.
Sounds funny. Oh, that's a really nice play from Michael. Big block. That's nice patient play. And pass. Why do you do that? Why don't you just catch it, put it down? 1 minute.
$30 seconds. Brian Hartman would be the last second hero. It would be the most fitting. And no one else will say it. I will. Screw SDPN.
No one's going to say it.
Z, what are your thoughts? Now that we've watched this game, Vinny added nothing. Ogren should have been in.
I'm kind of tempted with the Ogren thing just because, like, I mean, we literally have got nothing but, like, some turnovers and just, like, a black hole in terms of offense from, like, with that being said,
big ticket vindicated.
Be pretty aggressive to throw him in the mix here, but at the same time, he's played a lot of, like, pro hockey. He's been, like, he's played playoff hockey in Sweden, which is obviously different, but you have to wonder if they're tempted by it. That being said, the amount of ice time, like the fact they've got that much more ice time than that fourth line, than realistically, now that I think about it, probably tells you they haven't even moderate.
Marco Rossi. How did this happen? That I'm in a debate with someone on Twitter over good and bad Wild jerseys. And definitely not getting Zach on. He is out at a restaurant for a friend's birthday, and then he's crushing the Leaf stream, which everyone should go to and cheer on the Sens, because that would just be funny.
I'll tell you, the post-game Leaf streams have been significantly less fun to watch so far than it was last year. But at the same time, I love Zach, so I'm happy for him. And he's about the only one, really.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, I like him. He's good.
But that Steve Dangle guy, fuck him. That's not his real name, right?
Yeah.
Like, his actual last name is Dangle.
I think so.
Sick.
It's pretty sweet. What are we thinking here, dude, in overtime?
I'm thinking Marco Rossi won't play at all, and it's a mistake, and that's why we'll lose.
Great. All right. Cool. Can't wait. Very excited for this. Never been more fired up for a hockey game for an overtime here.
No, I mean, I'm torn on, like, which team is more inclined to, like, shit their pants, more like in the sense of, like, are the Wild not comfortable going into this overtime, or is Vegas, like, really uncomfortable because they're down in the series, and if they lose this one, series is fucked. Like, there's more on the line for Vegas, but at the same time, like, there's so much right there for the Minnesota Wild to grab and take over this series entirely. I just want to know who's going to come out and, like, play wrong because they're overthinking it and galaxy braining it. You know what I mean? Like, which team do you feel is more inclined to, like, overthink all this?
I mean, like Vegas, they're going to be pushing, like, super hard immediately. So
Mateo chiming in from the game saying Vegas is going to get the dub. This is the worst vibe I've ever seen. Unhinged.
Mateo, is he in the barn?
He's in the barn.
Hell yeah.
At least that's what he told me.
That's psychotic that he is.
Yeah, it's crazy. The third jersey would be cool if it was the real old. Yeah, you know what? I would support that big ticket. Like, I don't like those colors because I'm just super anti green and yellow. Like, It gives me Packer vibes. It gives me Edina vibes. I know I have more, but like the North Star logo is what made the North Star jersey great. That and even just adding the black outline that they had on the North Star jerseys would make this so much better. I don't like the bland like yellow to green to white. Bad look. But if they added the black lines and they added the North Stars logo, I would accept it and shut up and move on for sure. Too much zone time and shots. That meathead tangle. I don't even know if you can call him a meathead. Like, doesn't meathead imply that you're like yoked and ripping it up at the gym? Because that's on him. He's yelling like those guys.
Yeah.
Stress. OT will be when Vegas gets called for penalty, and they will be the game as Zeev scores. Oh, baby, that would be great. No double overtime, please. Oh my, don't go past 5 minutes, please. Boldy and Rap need to get loose. Rap. Is that Kaprizov? It's got to be. KJ, confirm. I got Boldy or Petrangelo. Jordan S. If Minivan Man scores to win it, Z, what will that do to your weekend?
I mean, just the thought just ruined it.
Mr. Pebble, you watch yourself. I'm nostalgic about early 2000s muted colors. What? I'm confused. Usually I love the deep cuts from Cosgrove, but this one does not make sense to me, so I need him to explain. I'll probably be embarrassed. All right, KJ. Yep, cap. We're good. Oh, man.
That's fucking crazy, dude. So Ugarden just won to get promoted back into the SHL this year, and the next day Team Sweden flies out Anton Frondell to play tonight versus the USA and the U18s.
Wait, what?
So Ugarden played yesterday. They won to get promoted back into the SHL. And then immediately Anton Frondell flew to the World Championship or the U18 Worlds, and he's playing tonight versus Team USA. And he's playing with East Wozniak and Vigo Bjork.
Nice. Jordan, aside from saying many, I completely agree. How do we feel about Boyum's call? I mean, he high-sticked him and there was blood. That's the rules. I do think that the blood rule is the dumbest shit ever.
It is the most hockey.
Like, not related to this. Like, I would have said it if it was Vegas doing it to us. It's a dumb fucking bullshit fairy tale fantasy rule.
It's crazy. Like the fact that it's never even been brought up as like a possibility to change that rule is also very funny. Like it's like the most old man hockey.
Like hot takes with the Freddie OT winner. All right.
You do know if people like brought that up, the fucking old man hockey take guy would just be like, "What? I can't believe that we've gone soft. We've gone soft if they change that rule." It's actually more soft to get more power play time for bleeding. You should just accept it.
Integrity needs a fucking hero. Integrity, where have you been all game? What is going on, dude? Vegas scores a win. If you do score, you win. So, reasonable comment. I mean, how pissed are you at him? Who's him? Like, his was as bad, in my opinion, as Vinny's stupid retaliation. People are saying sit William. Like, what? I'm not mad at him. I don't know. Play that went the wrong way. I'm not too worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Forward pass. All right, Kaz goes back. We're good. Z, I'll be right back. You keep doing whatever you want to do and engage with the chat. I'm just going to piss. It'll be fast. I'm not going to take a piss, Cosgrove. I'm going to leave a piss.
Oh, man.
God, they're playing the replay of the Trenyan breakaway. That awareness from Aiden Hill to realize he's got the puck under his pads and kick it back out instead of just letting it continue sliding back is crazy. What a save. Both of these guys have been unbelievable. God, that fucking save from Gus, too. How good has Gus been? Let me pull up the let's pull up these numbers. All strings.
All right, we back. Not a hot take, but Kaprizov with birthday game-winning goal. That is a lukewarm take, but I like it, KJ. Getting so tired of the biased TNT. Is TNT biased? I'm not even watching TNT. I'm on the FanDuel one, which also I have the sound off because otherwise YouTube would probably pick it up and demonetize. Yeah, but last time Hill did that, he kicked it in the net on Kaprizov's shot. Bobby, I'm with you. Let's go Wild.
Great take.
The good stuff. Bobby wins. All right, we're on to the one that no one picked. Another magnificent beer from Barrel Theory. Stratosphere, but it's spelled different. Ha ha, because Strata's a hop. Get it? Unrelated, Z, you gotta find a way. You gotta, like, I don't know if you gotta pick up the occasional bartending shift or what you gotta do, but you're gonna save up and you are absolutely coming with us to Vegas next year for the Frozen Four. You have to.
God, I think I'm like scared of going to Vegas. I feel like I'll die.
But is there a better way to do so? I think not.
Probably not.
Also, I don't know. I feel like going with me instead of like some of your like Boston rat buddies makes
degenerates. Yeah, that's true. It's a good point.
Like I'm a past degenerate, and granted, like I've actually I've been to Vegas 4 times.
No, yeah, I know you can definitely be able.
Black out one time out of all of the 4 times I've been there for multiple day stretches. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
And in fairness, it's because my brother lived there at the time. And we were just like wandering around the strip. And well, I thought I told you about this, Z. We can get into it more off camera, but like basically that's what ended his teaching career.
Yeah, you
was
did tell
going
me
to
about
Vegas because it was an absolute nightmare. But
yeah,
went and stayed with him, and it was right at the start of the Stanley Cup playoffs too, which was awesome. And we're just walking the strip, just being idiots for a minute, just like seeing what's up. And a guy that's like a promoter for this sports bar basically comes up to us. He's like, "Hey, boys, you come in right now and say you're coming back. I will save these 2 seats for you. I will make sure that all of the Stanley Cup games are on right in front of you. And here are the drink deals we have." And we look at each other. We're like, "Buddy, we don't say this lightly, but we fucking promise we'll be here." And sure enough, We were there. It was great. We had 3 different Stanley Cup playoff games on 3 different TVs at once, and I don't remember the end of any of them.
I would have been like,
I've never missed a rideshare pickup, be that Uber or Lyft. I woke up the next day and there were 2 that abandoned me and I had to pay for because we didn't find them.
The guy leaves a message, bro, fuck you.
But outside that, I've been fairly behaved in Vegas, and I actually know like the ins and outs of how to navigate it. It's very fun. I love Vegas so much. It's so cool. I would never want to like live there. That would be something that I'm probably not responsible enough to handle. But going there for anywhere from like 2 to 4, maybe 5 days, I am very equipped to handle, and I love it out there.
Food for thought.
Stratosphere, delicious. But yeah, this is gnarly. Wait, really? If so, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Granted, people probably do pay it, so I get it, Cosgrove, but that would really suck. Hey, lawn. Oh, like you got the lawn mowed and there was a minute left. Got it. I thought you were saying you mowed the lawn in 1 minute. I'm like, where the fuck do you live, man?
No, this would be a terrible time for my internet to.
Oh, big ticket. It's been a while, but I do recall having the tater tot hot dish. I do recall it being a solid beer. I actually, maybe kind of a hot take, Modest, I think, does way better with some of their dark beers than they do with their IPAs, which their IPAs are good, no doubt, but some of their dark beers are great. They had one that was called like Honeycomb Catacomb, and it was a honey something porter. Elite. Delicious. All right. This is going to be super unstressful.
Icing, here we go.
Vegas certainly impacts it. I get it. I mean, the parking I'm less worried about than actually like accessing the casinos, but fair. Terrible time to get a mow in. All right, Rossi. All right, last calls on the poll for how this goes. I'm actually surprised Minnesota has 65%, just given that one of the options was refs. And usually people can't avoid that bait.
Face-off win. But you lose it immediately.
What's that?
Doesn't matter. Face-offs, by the way, are the most fucking over exaggerated thing on like in the world. Like it drives me crazy. It's not about just what it's the 5 seconds after the face-off.
What about plus minus?
Dude. Oh my god. Go.
I thought Ryan Hartman had that one. See, what's the time right now for you?
18:33.
Oh yeah, so you're like solidly 5 seconds behind me.
Yeah, my internet started lagging again.
Urban's in Texas. What's going on, buddy? Are you a transplant down there, or what's the tie on you being such an awesome supporter of all of our stuff we do on the Sota Pod?
Oh, look at that. The fourth line out there.
I don't believe you. I see them and I still don't believe you.
Yeah. What's in these beers?
These are the Calgary beers that he always talks about.
Surely that's Gus Nyquist I'm looking at.
Meth beers. Here we go. I'm looking. I just pulled up one of my posts, and there's the promote button. There's a little gold bar under it that says, reach up to 100,000 more users now if you promote. Like, I'm good. Thank you, Elon.
Fuck that guy. That's a great play from Nyquist.
Sorry, what language was that? Can you translate?
That's a shift. Another.
Call the fucking penalty, you bitch.
Oh, shit. Urban, where'd you go to college? And where were you from in Minnesota? Let's go. Face off during PK are the ones that matter. Yeah. Power play and penalty kill. There's definitely the location. There's the situation. But I'm with Z. It's obviously what happens after the draw. Like, do you take care of your business? Because sometimes the win isn't really a win. It's just crazy to me that Minnesota's never gotten better at it, because it's the one thing that you can literally like sit down and focus on. Like, anyone can get better at taking a face-off. You can't make someone a notedly faster skater. Like, yeah, you can get better at shooting, but you can't like become an elite goal scorer by just shooting pucks. You can practice face-offs. Come on. Here we go, Ham Lake. All right, Urban. In. And still in Texas. Depending on the part of Texas, like, I've heard really good or really bad things. I've honestly never even been to Texas, so I can't speak on any of it. Really good beers in the Austin, Dallas-ish areas, so I'm told. But again, I'm the last person that can speak on it because I've never been out there. Cosgrove likes Canadian bacon. I prefer American bacon. All right, Herman's not a supporter. Got it. Texas forever, 6. So humongous big. God, we need this. Is it? I know I'm going to get flack, but I feel like this is the series right here. Like, if Vegas takes this, then goes back to Vegas and takes this momentum, they're going to take over the series. If we got this, like,
we'd be following the script. We would be
pretty tough to not hold on with the way the team is played by and large. Like, this is it. I think whoever wins this overtime wins the series.
That was so sick. Brodeen just adjusting the hand placement on his stick to take that pass. Another great pinch from Bogo. Oh my God, the fourth line's out there again. I think. Unless these are crack beers. Oh, please don't be hurt. Jakob Lauko liked my tweet. Marcus Foligno, Control-Alt-Delete.
You should hit him up right now and see if he wants
every
to
once in a while, I just see him liking it. It just makes me laugh.
Dude, DM him quick. Just be like, what will it take for you to jump on our
stream? You want to jump on this live stream?
Do it. Come on. Don't be a coward. He'll probably ignore it or not see it. But imagine if he did.
I mean, it would be so fucking funny.
But that can't happen if you don't message him. Just do it. And then you can say that I hacked your account if he's weird about it. That could have gone so badly. God bless you, Jared Spurgeon.
That's a massive play from Spurgeon.
Holy shit. Oh. I'm gonna be in trouble. Grandma's watching Logan right now. And I'm supposed to be done half hour ago.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. That could have also been bad again. Fuck. Wow, what a recovery from Brody. My God, he is so fucking good. Great back check, Boldy.
Thanks, babe.
Don't fucking ice it.
Where's morale at in the chat? Like, are we feeling good? Are the Wild gonna win?
The real winner is
firmly
the friends
clenched.
we made along the way. Hell yeah, the crowd cheering the icing call. Come on, Kirill.
Jordan, I envy you. Urban's feeling it. Urban's good. Pushback is good. Icing woo. Ooh, 1-0 short of me thinking you're a St. Cloud Huskies fan.
How did that not? How does that stay out?
I'll tell you how. Fourth line stapled to the bench.
Do I have a power play? Power play time, baby.
Must be. I just didn't even realize that there was a penalty there.
I only knew it because
they didn't call that on Waugh, did they?
They did.
Objectively, bad penalty call. I'm not mad, but if I were a Vegas fan, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
That is now fans cannot get mad about the reffing because that was a gift. That being called in overtime does not happen.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, if it was regulation, I'd be questioning it, but whatever. In overtime, that is an insane penalty call.
Yeah.
So you all thank the Stars. And Z, that tees up well. Can you tell me who quarterbacks the first power play unit?
Spoke Zeev.
Spoke Zeev. If he scores, you have to change your name.
Yeah, I have to.
It's required.
That play by Boldy leading up to that chance, though, was unbelievable. The double spin move. Here we go, boys.
Oh, Spurgeon on PP1 with Eve on the bench. So that's well, John Hines just lost his Jack Adams bin. This is bad.
Oh my god, that was a fucking missile from both of you. Oh my god. Oh no.
I hope I eat my words. Spurgeon scores or something, but I don't know why you would put Spurgeon out there.
Oh hell yeah, going for the bank shot. Fuck yeah.
Rick O'Shea.
Oh, that's not good enough. Oh, what a play. Another pinch from Spurgeon. Oh my god. No, dude, that's gotta get there. And Faber on PP2. Oh, that's fucking dog shit.
Let me guess. Rossi's also not on the second power play. Oh, he is. So he's going to score.
Dennis Stroh's is out there, dude. Oh, Faber going. Gotta tell you, I wish he got a little bit more from that, but okay. Oh, I don't like this. That was a fucking too many men.
I thought you said you didn't like that podcast.
I never said it. For a second, I was like, what?
That was too easy.
Fucking god damn it.
That was too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need everyone in the chat just yelling shoot.
The players love it.
I don't know if Steve is going to see the ice big ticket. If he didn't play on either power play, they clearly...
That was a wild way for fucking Gus to pull that puck down, dude. That was funny as fuck. Kill him. Big face off here. Okay, well, I guess all the other streams aren't going to work, so I can't clip anything. That's cool. Tell you what, though, regardless how this ends up, what a fucking hockey game. This has been awesome.
I mean, it is overtime.
Aiden Hill's blocker just looks like rich person wrapping paper.
Who does?
Aiden Hill's blocker just looks like it's fucking rich person wrapping paper. It's these golden fucking circles. It looks weird.
How about Gustafson's stick? How have we not talked about like the holographic green goalie stick?
Weapon.
Oh, man.
On a 5D. See, the clean win. There's just no one there.
Coming in with facts. Fun fact. John Cooper never won a Jack Adams. And he never lost a court case. Knights will score next, followed by the refs. LOL.
How does the refs score after that?
My ass. Hey, big ticket. I'm actually fucking raging. Why would you cut coverage in the middle of OT? Joe, thanks for chiming in for the first time. Love you. And again, anyone that hasn't already, please thumbs up, like, whatever you want to call it, to the stream. It'll make Overlord Isha very happy.
Oh, wow. That was a fucking missile.
Zin's in if you got him. How many hand passes this game?
There has been
over under 10.
Oh, I don't like that one.
If this game goes long enough, Logan might be coming down for a chunk of the stream because
yeah,
I think 6:30, 6:40-ish is when
no.
Grandma Babysitter is going to pick up pizza.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
If they touch Gus, you end their lives.
Holy fuck. That was anxiety. Shut the fuck off, Petrangelo, you bitch. What are you talking shit? Shut the fuck up. God, Mark Stone's... he is good at the hockey.
Debatable.
Oh, that stick, actually. That stick from Gustafson just saved that goal, too. Right here. Yeah.
Also, I love that Bergen was like basically trying to like armpit tickle the guy in front.
Just guys being dudes is all. Tossing Hartman out. Oh. Great play. Big pinch. Uh-oh, that's aggressive. Oh my God.
Go, baby.
Oh, that's such a good play from Nick Waugh. Correct. Go.
Ryan Hartman going bar Mexico would be the way to end it.
Oh, throw him in jail.
Hey, throw that video up and I'll throw up my classic. It always gets people going, without doubt.
What a fucking stick there from Hartman, though.
No homo.
The most annoying thing people still say, dude. That, and like when someone goes, pause. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
When someone goes, what?
Pause. Like whenever you say something like that, and they're like, pause.
I've actually never heard that expression, so
it's the most annoying fucking thing.
Sounds like
it's like, really, bro? Like, really?
Reflex Edits 2, first comment that I've noticed. Hashtag go wild go. Do we need to start that hashtag? Let's go. Urban 4. I don't know what that means. Maybe that was in response to something you said. Hockey Game Channel. I'm not even going to pretend that I can pronounce what your name is. So we're moving on. Bar Australia is better, although it would spin the opposite direction, right? So I don't know how confident I am in saying Australia.
Trinian.
Bar Brazil. Brazil. No. I got it, Z. For the Minnesota Wild, we say Bar Toronto. They are south of us.
It's crazy, yeah.
No one understands it, but they are south of us. Bar Toronto. That's it moving forward. All right. There's the Cosgrove zinger. See, I'm not taking it off the screen until you look at
it. Oh my god, I like that one, dude.
Oh god.
Well done, Cosgrove.
According to Michael Russo, the real Michael Russo, not new Michael Russo, which is Dylan Laux, every fan has been standing in the lower bowl since the beginning of the third period.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a lot of standing. Bar Jim Kite. That's my move, by the way, Z. Since I'm still struggling to find a new job, I'm going to make a book that spoofs off of Goodnight Moon, and we're going to call it Goodnight Jim Kite. And it's just going to be a bunch of different hockey references.
No, don't call that. Thank you.
Man, this is not fun.
I want to put the fucking other game on the TV, but I think you can see it. Yeah, no, you can see it in my frame.
Is it on right now?
It's not on. I want to put it. It's right, but like
no, I'm asking, like, has it started?
Oh yeah, another 8 minutes into the first period.
Oh shit! Just turn your camera a little bit.
Yeah, I can't tell if
like that's real easy to do.
No,
a little further.
Not where my setup is.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Just a little further.
It's gonna fall off.
So pull it towards you and then turn it.
No, it will still fall off.
Move your TV.
I'm not moving it. That's it. The TV actually can't move.
Oh, all right.
I probably should get a different thing for it to sit on.
Problematic. 3.5 minutes left. Oh my goodness. Of course, this is the game that's going to go to 7 overtimes.
Oh!
Why do Canadians get mad when I point out that St. Paul is north of Toronto? Because we, the people, Canadians, only have being the true north strong and free. And if they were south of the state of hockey, that's just problematic for their whole agenda. 45 saves goes. Knowing Z is a Bruins fan, he sensed it coming. I thought the Bruins usually won these kind of games. I need to sit here
Only
too.
in Game 7.
Hey, Matthew Nicholson, welcome to the chat. And Stoked Steak Gaming. Appreciate you guys jumping in with us late. Again, everyone, give the thumbs up. It makes Isha very, very happy. Oh yeah, end poll. Where'd the poll end up? Our group out of 59 votes. Wow, we got some good traction here and on the YouTubes. Minnesota 62%, Vegas 22%, refs.
Oh my god. That is so fucking bad. That's actually fucking infuriating. That's the worst fucking way to lose that fucking hockey game. That is fucking atrocious.
Stoked Steak Gaming nailed it. Two.
That is fucking awful, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
What a bumblefuck fluky goal. But Stoked Steak Gaming nailed it. Like, he did call it. All credit where it's due. Sean, why you spoil it? Gotta wait, brother. How did this transpire?
Well, the fun has ended. It is over. We have no more fun allowed. That sucks.
Zero fun, sir. This blows. Well, thank you all for being along for the ride. We'll hang out for a minute and just talk about how sad and miserable we all are. Z and I probably need at least one more beer to process all this. And pretty shortly here, we'll be tuning out. But throw in the comments. What do you guys think? How do we feel about the series? What are the predictions moving forward? Vegas in 6, Minnesota in 6, or either in 7? I guess I should throw that up as a poll. Of course.
I'm sticking with it, dude. Sticking with Wild in 7. We're not going to follow the same script that we follow every goddamn playoff series the last 10 fucking years.
Oh, we got a friend jumping in. Come here, buddy. Well, take the cup away from him.
Okay.
Come here, buddy.
With Daddy. Okay, I'm going.
All right, Logan's in the chat.
His face is covered by the fire.
Well, we'll get rid of the fire then.
Oh, he's pissed about Middleton.
He is not happy about how this
is livid. Logan.
Look at that. There's Elmo on the screen. Do you like Elmo?
PowerPoint.
Do you remember that guy?
Point. Hi, buddy.
Oh, you can't hear you.
There's a point.
He sees my Elmo toy.
Let's go.
Here you go, buddy. There's Elmo. All right.
There he is. What a beauty. By the way, Tim Stutzel first playoff goal at a boy. Yeah. Oh.
Majadra. Logan down. How dare they? Thank you, Stoked Steak Gaming.
They did.
Fortunately, Logan missed a lot of it. But this is brutal.
That was crazy timing.
Yeah. Anyone have any thoughts?
Man, I can't believe it was that play that's how you lose that game, dude. That's just like, God, that really takes the wind out of your sails. Fucking great hockey game. Should have ended great. Anyway, any different way. Like, just not that. That was just ridiculous. But Oh, that was a bong from Stutzel, too.
All right, serious prediction.
There's the point.
Pull us up, everybody. Let us know. You know what? I want him deploying lines instead of John Hines. He could probably do just as good. Logan, would you play Marco Rossi?
He's like, are you dumb?
Yes.
You see that look? He's like, what are you, dumb?
He's like, of course. I'm not even going to answer that. It's such a ridiculous question.
See? He knows. He gets it, dude. He gets it.
It's a bummer. Freddie, if only we could get that. If only. Grover line. Go. Swerve, I wish I could argue with you. Bert and Ernie line. Go. You're forgetting Barney and Baby Bop. Go. Louie, Bingo, Dad, and Mum. Go. Now he just wants to grab the microphone because it looks fuzzy.
Let him do it.
The most logical reaction to the game so far.
Yeah. That's what was going through Middleton's brain on that play.
Heim and yeah. Logan, do your best Middleton impression. Nailed it.
Well played, brother.
Nailed it, dude. Cosgrove, Barney is still a thing to the extent that they added another character.
He's buzzing now.
There is like a special, I'm not going to say like there's totally something wrong, but there's like an orange character that's their cousin that they introduced, and it's not right. He was not on all PP1s in overtime, which is weird because their overtime power play unit sucked. Middleton Brose out of the puck. Mill Road, you are not wrong. Barney is definitely washed these days, Mr. Pebble, but if you go to vintage Barney, it's pretty elite. It's hard to argue against, which toughest thing for me. Z, have you ever heard of the show, the Andy Griffith Show?
Yeah.
Like super old school, black and white.
It's really crazy that they actually did go to 5D in overtime. Z William didn't get a single shift.
Not a single one. Oh,
like,
no.
What is Anthony, that? Like, what message does that
We don't need
him?
to be negative. Come on now. This is on Hines as well. He sat Zeev and went 5D and OT. Jack Adams, my arse. I mean, I think there's far bigger blunders he made than Zeev's deployment. I think that the just complete erasure of Marco Rossi is insane. And I'm saying that like I'm channeling my most unbiased self. It's crazy. All right, Logan, here we go. Here's your clip.
Logan, thoughts?
He's already exhausted his thoughts.
He's like, yeah, did you not?
Rossi, two Genos on the fourth line. Can we move him up now, Hines? Freddie, I'm with you, man.
Or like if that line's gonna stay together, just fucking play them more.
Just give them some minutes.
Give them more time. The fact that they went the last 13 minutes of that first period without a single shift is nuts.
Hey, buddy.
Especially after he scores a goal. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, hit me. I deserve it. That's what I deserve for believing. Say that in the microphone.
He's got some luscious locks on him, dude.
They were just cut, too. It was more luscious like a day or two ago.
Wow.
I mean, the reffing could definitely be better, but I'm far from saying that that's what determined this game.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to.
Are you high or something? Zang. So right now, Mr. Pebbles, just Wild games. When the Wild are inevitably eliminated, we'll probably be covering a lot of the other series as well. But right now, it is exclusively Wild. We will be live on Tuesday. Isha running the stream.
That's got to be in.
Oh, Snooper, you're just being mean now.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a scrum. Oh, Perron being a piece of shit.
Well, big ticket, there's no choice but to be a Gopher hockey fan. But otherwise, I'm fine with him cheering for whoever he likes. Yeah, that was a tough one. I can't even imagine. Right now I have Carter and LaPanta on the screen. LaPanta has to be glazing the fuck out of this game. Just like, here's all the reasons the Wild got screwed and why they should have won and why they're still really good.
Hockey stat cards tweeted out their the player stats or whatever. Guess who the top 5 highest game scores from Minnesota. Top 5 best.
Kaprizov, Boldy, Zeev, Rossi.
Nope.
Don't know.
Number 1, Bogosian. Number 2, Brazo. Number 3, Rossi. Number 4, Bouya. Number 5, Trenyan.
Wait, who was number 2?
Brazo.
That's awesome. So the fourth line plus the Bogo Zeev pairing, and those are the ones that got stapled to the bench. Screw you, John Hines. You Lex Luthor motherfucker.
Logan, earmuffs.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to say that in front of him.
CPS.
I have the earmuffs on. He knows that means it's not okay.
He was like, oh, no, I had the earmuffs on. I thought he did for a second.
Tell me what you think about this, though. Z, the idea for the wife and I is that we're going to teach our kids growing up that if you are driving a vehicle, swearing doesn't count. Because we both are like, we're not road rage people at all, but like we get very mad when other people are even slightly dumb about their driving, and like we get pretty vocal about it. So like, hey buddy, when you're 16 and you start driving a car, you can swear as much as you want, but until then, if mommy or daddy is driving, you can't listen to their swears. They don't count.
It's like, listen, we don't have any road rage whatsoever, but we do get vocally livid when other people are dumb.
Yeah,
on the road.
Exactly. Oh, I think I got a solution here. Hang on, I'm gonna put my phone back on. This is gonna be interesting. We're gonna try it. I think that'll keep him entertained.
Oh, he's like, whoa, all right, this works.
He's already pulling off my headphones.
Pinto breakaway goal. Shorthanded
Logan,
goal.
don't do that.
Shane Pinto, 2-0 Senators.
2-0?
2-0. Pinto just scored shorthanded.
Okay, there goes my headphones. I'm going to just turn it over to my computer.
Canada's team.
All right, buddy.
The Ottawa Senators.
Nope. You've already ruined it. Yeah, you can't take off my headphones. All right. Well, sadly, I think this is all we've got in us. Mostly because my studio is being ravaged by some miniature human, hobbit, midget. I don't know what he is, but he's angry.
Oh, he's getting pissed.
All right, buddy, come here. Oh. Hang on, Dada's got to put his headphones on real quick.
Put them on, Logan. All
right. We're signing off here. Love all of you guys that joined on. This is a brutal outcome. Go Sens. We need a 7-game series. The only person I feel bad about saying that with is our boy Zach Phillips. Otherwise, screw them. Give me 7 games in pain.
Thanks for tuning along.
Appreciate you guys.
See those headphones.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace.